All right, we are officially live. I don't know why Tracy's in the chat room and not in the back where she's supposed to be. I'm going to go ahead and get started with some music, and then I'm going to bring everybody up the right way. If you have not participated in the trivia, it's not too late. Go on my community wall, and there are some questions, okay? If you answer them correctly, you will be the winner. Tonight, we have a lot of sponsors, a lot of great gifts. So if you haven't done that yet, it's not too late to go ahead and click on my community wall and participate in the giveaway. So let me go ahead and get started with the music, and I will be right back in just a moment. I'm going to play this song since y'all like it so much.
But if not your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, well, lie, me, I know they lie, oh. See, not only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know they lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you, they my head, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know they lie, you're my fantasy, yeah. Going on inside? Is this reality? Oh yeah, cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man, oh, nah, nah, nah. But if not your body, girl, I don't mind. Oh yeah, cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you too fine, me, I know the lie, oh. See now only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the lie, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. See now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the lie, oh. My fantasy. See now only you, they my head, oh. Only you, my head, oh. Now you they cause confusion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh, I know the lie. Only you in my head, oh. Yeah. Only you in my head, oh. Now you they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh, my fantasy.
Hang up.
All right, let me hang up?
Yeah, hang up. In the chat, they said run that again. Then they said where the go-go music at. So y'all said y'all want to party. We supposed to do some history. Now I do got some people in the back, but let me see if I don't know if I got the go-go. I don't know if I have the go-go in the thing. Do I have it in here? I don't know. Because if they do, I'm for the streets. So if I can find it, I'll do. Look, let me see if I got it. Let's see.
Hey, Randy. stomach is a pain. See you walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Try to stand, but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In your body, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow. He got me staring out the window. We're gonna stop for a sign. That's the reason why. Oh, yeah. Hey, see you. Hey, Marlon, you sexy boy. Hey. Oh, no. When I see you. Hey, fellas, listen. I scribble X and O's on my notebook. Checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself up in the zone. I get nervous when you call. Say I'm not home. See your face. I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah. I lay my head on my pillow. He got me staring out the window. We're gonna stop for a sign. That's the reason why. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See you. Marlon, so sexy boy. Oh, no. When I see you. Listen. Something now is taking over me. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna run. I'm just gonna stand here and see. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. See you. Say you're so sexy, boy. Yeah. Oh, no. When I see you. Hey, Fox, hold me down, listen. Well, guess what? When I see you, yeah. Hey, sweet Sanita, hey, get happy when you party with me. Hey, Janine, when I see you, yeah. I get a little happy. Hey, Tony, I get a little happy when you party with me. Hey, Tim, when I see you, yeah. I get a little happy. Hey, Marlon, I get a little happy when you party with me. Hey, Jay, when I see you, yeah. I get a little happy. Hey, Nico, I get a little happy when I see you. What? Hey, when I see you, yeah. Hey, Playboy, I get a little happy. What? Happy when you party with me. Hey, when I see you,
Wait a minute. Look. Hey, well, that's 669. Damn, you fine, girl. Just give it to me one more time. Get low.
Get low,
Get low.
get low.
Get low.
All my ladies.
Get low.
All right, get low, get low, get low, get low. Shout out to that go-go because that just put me in a certain space. So I'm gonna bring my guests up. I had some people who are not gonna be here tonight. We're not gonna get into that right now, but prayers for those who are not feeling well, and I hope that they get better. So I'm gonna start bringing up my guests, and now I have the lovely Natasha Milan. Okay, she is drinking on some Coca-Cola and some Lorna Doones. Okay. Hey, Natasha. I don't know what Natasha doing. My second guest I have is the one and only Passa. I gave him the name Sis Wilson. Is up in the house tonight.
What's up, Shirley?
Hey.
Hi, Shelly. I was muted.
Oh, you were muted? Oh, I don't
myself on mute.
Oh, you had yourself on mute. Okay. So coming up next, Tracy, aka I'm Lost in Love, aka did not have the link, aka her she was over there with her boo thing, okay? And love can make you do crazy things, okay? So let me go ahead and bring up Tracy. Hey, Tracy.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Shells. Hey, Passa. Hey,
Hey.
Natasha Milan. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Today's her birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy birthday, Natasha.
Thank you.
How old are you,
I did
Natasha?
not know that
36?
today's her birthday. And
You
just so you know,
36.
all the
I wish. 52.
Okay, we the same age.
Yes, we're all the same age. Hey.
52.
52 in the house.
now I'll say this. Where are the new G's? I know it's not that sound. What you say, Natasha?
No.
Because the new G's, young G's come up after us. So being though they have a little time slot. And what I want to do is start off with this. Somebody has some terrible feedback. I don't know who it is. Natasha. Okay. So I'm gonna start with Jay Wilson while she's working on her sound real quick. Because one of the questions that people asked last time is, I don't know what's that noise. Okay, so she'll come back up. No, that's you, Tracy, I think. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so one of the questions that people asked the last time, they wanted to know what led you to being in the beef sector. Like, what was that first video, or how did you land here? So I want to ask Jay Wilson first. How did you get to the beef sector? What led you to getting in this algorithm?
You know, it was really I think for me, like I said, it started, I was already on, but I think the beef sector really started with the breakup of T.S. Madison and Kaya. And Tracy and I were at odds. So, you know, I think I had blocked Tracy, and it was, you know, either you were team Kaya or you were team Maddie. And I think from there, we already had people that we kind of went back and forth with. But I think that was kind of a drawing line for me. So, yeah, the beef sector was really interesting because I think it just compiled. And I just think it was like the right people at the right time with the right situation. I mean, you know, you had Larry Nelson who was there, and I think that was like the biggest thing, the Larry Nelson and then the Boss Lady New Jersey situation. So, yeah, but I can really trace all of that back to Maddie and Kaya. We were all doing commentary on them. But that's for me personally. I was already on, but I didn't blow up in the sense of that until that. And then Natasha K and the Star Marie situation. So between the Kaya and Madison and the _Gh's, Tasha K, and the Star Marie interview, I think that's what did it for me.
So it was pretty much like you watching Queen Supreme Court, and then Tasha K giving her commentary, and that kind of got you in this circle right here.
Yeah. I mean, the matter of fact, I remember giving commentary on Duchess Kelly Love, and we were really honest. We were really honest about performances and stuff. So we would do the reviews, and so. Yeah, I just think it started in that. I mean, honestly, I came on because I was laid off, and I just wanted to chronicle myself from being, laid off into getting a job. And that's what it was supposed to be, but it turned out to be something totally different.
Yeah, and I'll say this. I don't mess with Kelly Love at all, but I'm going to say this. When he was on that show, the way he did that introduction and did the dance, he fucked that up. Like, I will give him credit for that. Like, that intro to getting this show started, the Tootsie Roll and all that. I don't know what the hell it's called, but yeah, he did that on that. I will give him that. I truly will. So, Tracy, how did you get here? Because I know you was woo banging in the chats, dropping $100 cash app. See, the new people probably don't know that back in the day, Tracy was dropping buku money. I said, woo, they paying a lot of super cuts. Okay. Let me see. Got a super chat from Michelle's daughter. I don't know why it's not let me highlight it. Let me go up. Thank you so much, Michelle. I just love me some Michelle's daughter. She's really an amazing person.
I love her too.
I can't have to scroll up to highlight it. Oh, here we go, right here. Yeah, she's always so supportive. Yeah, that's Tracy with the feedback. But anyway, Tracy, you got something else open?
I don't think. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. No, I don't. Nothing's open. That's weird.
I'm on my phone, so
okay. No, Tracy's phone's a little bit better now, but yeah, it's true. I don't know. It's some type of feedback. This I don't really know what's going on. Let me see if you mute yourself, Jay, and then let me see.
Is it better now? Because I know that your pet peeve is this audio. Is it okay?
Somehow when he's muting himself, I don't hear the. Oh no, I hear it now, and he's still on mute. So it's you, Tracy.
That's weird.
Yeah. Maybe click off and come right back on.
Okay, I'll click off and come back in. Okay.
All right. Do you need me to drop the link again, Tracy?
Okay, I guess it wasn't me. I was just trying to make sure it wasn't me. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just try to prevent that because when people come, sometimes people can get through it, but then when they come back on the replay, sometimes I listen, and I try to make it at least the best, sound
so
that I can make.
Everybody got sick, and people was still out of town and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not being boastful or anything like that, but at the end of the day, I'm a fucking OG, triple OG. I'm here. The show is here. You know what I mean? You can take it or leave it. We here. So at the end of the day, I'm going to still come and do something for my people. And the main thing, I know that the new G's and the young G's will come up at some point. But when I tell you guys that I have some amazing gifts for you guys. So if you have not yet participated in the trivia on the wall, like I could probably read you some of the questions that's on there. And these are all history. And, I'm really passionate about the whole history because if you don't know the backstory of a lot of people in this sector or whatever, you just won't understand like why certain people may not like each other or whatever the case may be. So, and I also have some clips that I want to play tonight. So let me look on the community and see if I have any winners so far. What's two? Okay, let me see if anybody got it. Nope. Yes, Bree. I don't know where Bree is, but Bree, make sure that you tune in because you are a winner on one of the trivias. I looked and saw you on that one. And also, too, the way I posted them, that will determine what your prize is. And I already have the clips in my StreamYard. So let me see. Okay, so let me see. Everybody seem. Ooh, she got the wrong thing here. Let me see. 9. I think it's Tamika. 8. Okay, nope. It's OG Black Butterfly. You are also a winner. Yes, Bree. Yes. I'm gonna have to look on my thing to see what you had got. So we got so Tracy's back on here. That sound is still there for some reason, Tracy. But let me see. Why did I fall back? 5, let me see. 9. Yep. JustBlaze, if you're in the building, you are also a winner. Okay, so I'll tell you guys about your prizes towards the end of the show. Got Natasha back on here. Let's continue to tell me I was lying about. Oh, okay. So listen, let me tell you guys. The trivia question number 3. It says, what? Oh shit, where was that? The one that asked what content creator told me that I wasn't married and it didn't seem like I have children? No one has answered the correct question for that trivia. So you still have time to win. And I'm telling you, when I tell you amazing gifts, like if I could keep all the gifts for myself, I would, honestly. That's how amazing the gifts are. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about tonight, well, Tracy, you're back. So could you tell us how you ended up getting to the beef sector. I'm gonna go on mute while you talk. How you ended up here?
Yeah, so I ended up here because I was initially coming on here. I'm trying to remember who I came on to watch. It was one of the reality shows. And somebody used to do a reaction to one of the reality shows. I think it was Funky Dineva. And I was following Funky Dineva. Then I found Jay Wilson. And then that's when I found everybody else. That's when the Maddie and Kaya debacle went on, and that's when the whole thing blew up. Like, and then it was like the Lovely T and Tasha K, and it just was a trickle down effect. So it was interesting because like we didn't even know we was coming in at the beginning of anything. We just thought, oh well, we're on YouTube and it is what it is. But I came on and they said Jay Wilson said I was like a really big troll. I didn't know I was trolling. I didn't even know what the damn troll was. Y'all know I didn't even like trolls. I was like, why do they have weird names?
Tracy,
I was like, why are they in these lives?
Tracy, you were a nuisance. You were a nuisance. Girl,
I was?
You used to
really?
be
well, I know I was bad. I was bad.
Cussing everybody out for no reason. I mean, just acting
because I was cussing them out because they would come against Jay Wilson, and I was cussing them out. I was. At first, I was cussing them out. I was like, why? Because I felt like if you were down for somebody, then you should just cuss them out. It was online; they don't know you, and this and that. But little do it goes.
Tracy was coming after me hard. I blocked Tracy once.
Oh yeah, after a while, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, and then I said, Tracy, people either hate you or love you. I said you will make a really good YouTube personality because I said people gonna either hate you or like you. And people were like, "Oh my God, that's Tracy," and serious. And so, Tracy came on and did her thing. So yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. Mo typed in the chat exactly what I was about to say. Mo says, Tracy, you created trolling. And I agree. Tracy,
are you serious?
Yes.
I didn't even know. Oh my God.
Before you did that, there was no person that just went from chat to chat to chat to chat, harassing people. Once you started that, it's like you started a whole era of people just bothering people for no damn reason.
Yes.
This is bad. Look, Natasha even said yes. Natasha, no.
Me and Tracy started. It was Maddie and Kaya.
Yeah.
I remember when Jay said it, and I was Maddie and she was Kaya.
Yeah.
And I was Maddie, she was Kaya, and we started over there. I was calling her transphobic. What didn't I say? And that started me and Tracy at it.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Me and Natasha would go at it. Natasha would just be so calm with her reads, and I'll be like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "What is wrong with this lady?" She would attack me. Remember, Natasha? Like you would come after 5 Babe, you'd be like, "There's Tracy," and I'm like, "What is wrong with her?"
Yeah.
Oh, child. But then I felt bad because Jay Wilson, we got into it, and I was like, you know what? I was like, it's ridiculous. I was like, because it was pointless at the time. I was like, why am I beefing because of two ladies that clearly they're both talented. I was like, it's ridiculous to keep going back and forth, about.
And Tracy emailed me. I thought she was playing. I'm like, I don't know about this.
Indigo, I will tell you that I did request for everybody to be on camera, okay? But they're here, and I'm grateful that they're here. So we were all supposed to be on camera because back in the day, that's how we did it. But Tracy definitely created trolling. I mean, honestly. So look, I have something that I want to show you guys, right? So I don't really have. Well, I was going to do it in a certain order. The format that I had for this show tonight really was like wasted because I had things set up based up on who was supposed to be here. They're not here, so that's okay. So I'm doing things just a little bit different, just so if the chat is wondering like what the hell is going on. I was gonna really start it off with a subject that I really don't like talking about at all, which is Vegasgate, because you had James who's been to Vegas, you've had Nika who's been to Vegas, and you've had Pam that went to Vegas, but not all of them were involved in Vegasgate. So that's what I wanted to talk about. But I want to play this video real quick, and I just want to take y'all back down memory lane.
You didn't make me sweat at all. I mean, I wasn't sweating. Was I sweating? I really wasn't.
When somebody is better than them, Tracy, I'm better than you in every fucking way possible.
I said, whatever. I said, whatever, girl, whatever.
Fucking way possible. Yes, I had large nostrils. And you know what he was down here doing? Checking on Rob. And females with makeup.
So now, Tracy and Rob used to go at it. And y'all know I love me some Tracy, but just for the sake of trivia, okay? Because I will be having some winners in the chat tonight. And let me, I don't know if my moderators are able to, or Viv, if you're able to screenshot when I select, because I'm going to select 3 people tonight from the chat. But I will say this, if you guys are not subscribed to Yusef, you have to be subscribed to his channel. So let me see if I can get the link. I don't know if my mods have it available right offhand. Let's see. Give me just 1 second. And I'm going to pick some people from the chat tonight. Oh, nope, it's not on that one. Viv, do you have it? Can somebody drop Yusef, please? My mods, if anybody could grab, or Vibrant, I know you're really good at that. If you could please do me a favor and drop the link for Yusef's channel, okay? Because you need to, okay, thank you, Viv. You got it right here. So you need to be subscribed. You have to subscribe to his channel, right? So as long as you're subscribed to his channel, I will pick a person from the chat, and I'm going to ask you a question based on Tracy and Rob. Now, I did one earlier on my community wall, which I don't remember who got the question right, but we do have a winner there. But Rob had a nickname for Tracy, okay? She used to call her a name, and this is not no shade to Tracy. We're doing history, okay? So the first person that can comment in the chat, what is the name that Rob used to call Tracy, okay? So let's see who can get it right. Hopefully you don't have me blocked. Well, my mods are in the chat too, so they can help me if we end up having that issue.
I didn't care for Rob either, because she was up Susie's behind. And so when me and Susie had it out, she was for Susie, having the nerve to call me ugly. Well, what can I tell you? 2 tears, bucket, and effort.
She went off on me for absolutely no reason or whatever. And I will say that she's one of the few people, or maybe the only person, who was able to actually get out the beef sector and do other stuff and not be in the beef sector. Like, people say that about Wiley, but at the end of the day, when it's hot in these streets in the beef sector, Wiley comes over here in commentary.
Oh my God, I was all up Wiley's behind, or between his legs. And until I found out he was a butch queen, I was like, oh my God. And when he tried that broadsiding me with VS twice, I fell for him with that broadsiding. I was over him. I don't fool with Wiley anymore.
I don't know. I've always loved Wiley. You know, I love me some Wiley. Wiley can do no wrong in my book. And, you know, he did turn on me at one time, but then he apologized, so he came back. But I just love Wiley.
Sugarfoot says, I think if VS came back, Rob would too. So far, nobody got the question right. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all what the question is. I mean, the answer is, and then I'll give you guys a different one. She used to call Tracy, oh shit, hold up. I wrote it down. She used to call her frog legs.
I was like, it was something with my legs. I was thinking it was something with my legs she would call me, but I didn't remember what. Okay, yeah.
it was frog legs, okay? So y'all didn't get that right. So let me give you another one. What did Rob tell VS that she would do to her? What did she say she would do? It wasn't anything in a like a violent way. So I don't want y'all thinking this, but she told her. Okay, so let's go with sexually. That's a good little clue. That's a good clue.
Cat and turn her to a lesbian.
And please do not disrespect my panel, please. Do not. Because I don't want to block anybody. It's a open chat. I don't have it on subscribers only or anything like that. So please don't do that. Because if the mods block you or anything like that, even if I rock with you, I have to go with my mods. So please don't do that, or my mods are gonna end up blocking. I don't have my hands on anything, but yeah. So Ben is laughing about frog leg. So nope. Okay, they said Rob had a crush on VS. Nope, she didn't say she was gonna effort with a dildo. Nope, not marry her. Yeah, she I mean, but like Wally, he still comes back over here sometimes. Rob doesn't, as far as I know, she doesn't ever speak on like B sector topics or be on B sector panels and stuff like that. I've never even seen her on James' panel, and I know she loves James. Okay, so y'all didn't get it right, but this is what she told her. She told her that I would kiss you in the mouth.
Yes, something like that.
Oh, I don't remember that. Okay.
Yeah. So now, let me get into this one here too. A lot of people, they hold on. Okay. This is what. Okay. So the question that I had asked earlier, somebody got the question right. I don't remember who it was, but I'll go back and look. This was after so-called Chicken Gate. Okay. So let me play this real quick. Although there was never any chicken on the table, honest to God.
This the last call, Nicole Tyler. Hello, Nicole Tyler.
Hello, this is S. Hutchinson.
Lord, you calling and then the phone gonna go dead.
Hey, okay, we're gonna make the last call be the best.
Go ahead, S. Hutchinson. Go ahead, S. Hutchinson.
This is what I wanted to say to you, right?
Everything's going dead. I got 10% on the phone. Go ahead, S. Hutchinson.
10%. Okay.
Go ahead. Everything's on E. Go ahead.
I know that VS has a lot, and my phone did too, by the way. I have less than 10%. I know that VS has a lot of respect for you.
Okay.
Every time that she spoke about you to me, she always said Miss Nicole, which I don't know if it's a Southern thing or what. She never said Nicole.
Everybody said Miss Nicole.
Said Miss Nicole, always, And she was telling me how she wanted to get together with you, somebody else or whatever. I know she did not want to publicize it, or make it a public thing because, I'm gonna just be honest. It's a couple people where if they put it out and said, hey, we're going to meet up so-and-so place on a Friday and do karaoke, a crazy bitch like me with bipolar, I'm going to beat your ass there and be like, hey, girl, here I am.
But, as Hutchinson, I did not, what you were saying and what VS is saying and what Cynthia R is saying is new to me. Because when VS asked after like I said, I hadn't heard from her in a couple of weeks. When she brought this up, she said what she said. I said what I said. She said what she said. I said what I said. And it was the end. Now, if she had an issue with what was said, she could have called me or talked to me and text me. She didn't have to go back and tell you, even though you're the mentor, I think.
No, and listen.
What I'm saying is
no gossiping. No.
But what I'm saying is
this
is not.
Told me you're being very defensive. She didn't tell me in no gossiping type of way.
But what I'm saying, this is not an issue. That is the thing is, it's not even an issue. If I did dog you out, I can dog you out. I can dog out whoever I want to dog out. Who are you? If you want to have a sing off, honey. That is what I think that we should do. We should go toe-to-toe with our singing, honey. We should go toe-to-toe with our beautiful voices, honey. I can't get myself together. I'm all trying to have a need, and that need is you.
Cut your lashes.
Please, Nicole Tyler. You see, I already got music videos out. I already got music all around circulating on the tube.
Shout out to Nicole Tyler, the ruler.
Sexy queen.
Sexy queen. That's an OG right there. Okay, now listen. When Nicole was in the car, we're gonna try another trivia. Ain't nobody in the chat got it yet. Okay. When Nicole was in the car and she said, "If I want to dog you out, I can dog you out." Who was she talking to? What content creator was Nicole talking to? Y'all gotta be able to get this because we don't have but that many. You know what I mean? So who was she talking to when she was in that car and doing this? If I want to dog you out, I can dog you out. First person to get it right. Let's see. Let's go. Nope. Nobody got it yet. Nope. Wasn't Heidi. Wasn't SB. Wasn't Fi. Wasn't Tracy. Nope. VS. Nope. And I'll tell y'all.
Brianna? Was it Brianna?
Nope, it wasn't Brianna. But in that video, she was talking about somebody's weight. So there's a hint for you. In that video, she was telling the person that they was wobbling. It wasn't me. Nope. Nope. The question was when Nicole was in the car, and who was that? Is that it? Let me mute this Husher for a second. Okay. No, it wasn't Sir King. She was going like this. It wasn't Jay Wilson. It wasn't James. It wasn't Kimmy.
Who was it? Dang, if it was, that's everybody.
Was it Heidi? No, it wasn't Heidi.
I will say this. It was Olivia. Paulette got it.
Oh, Miss Olivia. Okay.
She was talking to She was talking to I wasn't able to Yep, Olivia. Okay. So Paulette, you are gonna be winning.
Congrats, Paulette.
You are gonna be winning seasoning from Yusef. And let me tell you guys something. I thought I moved the box so I could show you. Let me tell you, I ordered my seasoning from him. And I thought to myself, I said, did he just send this to me without me placing an order? Because there's no way that I just ordered this and I received it. Now, I've heard people ranting and raving about this seasoning. If you have purchased this seasoning already, make sure that you do a review, okay, on his Etsy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do a review on the shipping. He was professional. You know what I mean? He emailed me right away to let me know my package will be coming and stuff like that. So, yes, I can see you. I can see you. You didn't have it, though. Paulette had it first. So, what I'm going to do... Oh, you said you had it first? Let me go back. Oh, okay. So, okay, 758, 758, 758. Paulette and Jacob, is it Jacob? You guys both answered at least on my side at the same time, right? So, Lord, now that girl, 6J76 said she had it before. Miss Boy said it way up there. Baby, how we gonna work out this damn giveaway? Okay, because everybody, let me look on this side. Let me see if I can see it on this side. So while we're figuring that out real quick, because like I said, my whole format has changed at this point. So while we're figuring it out, let me go ahead and play this promo for Yusef, which is one of the sponsors for tonight. I will have him come up later on and he'll explain some more to you, but check this out. Shop in the Till Kitchen, located in South Carolina. First things first, I want to say that I heard so many people on YouTube raving and just bragging about these seasonings that I had to try it out for myself. And as you can see, they have a wide variety of seasonings. So I went ahead and I placed my order and I could not believe it. It was like instantly I had already received an email about my order. Then in the blink of an eye, I'm not kidding you, my package was in the mail. And this is my personal order of my seasoning, and I love how much attention to detail that he actually put into this product and how passionate he is and committed to good customer service. I am highly impressed on every single level.
Our sister can't just wait for dinner to try the magic seasoning. We just seasoned our chicken with In the Teal Kitchen's magic seasoning. We have to taste our food before we serve it to our family. Man, this shit is off the chain. You need to get you some. I'm gonna order me some more.
What do we cook next with the magic seasons? What do we cook next in the Teal Kitchen? In the Teal Kitchen. In the Teal Kitchen.
New Black Business Alert. Visit our ETSY shop in the Teal Kitchen. That is Shop in the Teal Kitchen on ETSY to get your magic seasoned turmeric blend.
With the magic seasons, what do we cook next in the Teal Kitchen?
No salt added, nut busting delicious meals as seen in the Teal Kitchen on RatcheTToday. Thank you so much. Order now, shop direct to avoid a couple dollars on shipping. Just cash app, hashtag RatcheTToday, and you will put in the note magic seasoning. Trust and believe we got ginger waffle cornbread and ginger motherfucking waffles. Okay, we got it all on deck. Shop in the Teal Kitchen on ETSY. Thank you.
What do we cook next with the magic seasons? What do we cook next in the Teal Kitchen?
Order direct, shop on Cash App. You can text me your shipping address 706-810-0829 or follow us on Instagram at RatcheTToday, RatcheTToday. I'll see you next time. You always want some JaWanna, but you want one of them goddamn pancake mix from in the Teal Kitchen as seen on RatcheTToday. Right? Hey y'all, if y'all don't need all that fucking salt, period. Put this magic season on any meat. You hear me? And stay tuned for my ass slapping hot pepper. This hot pepper about to be so hot it's about to make you slap your asshole with some motherfucking water like you at a bird bath.
What do we cook next with the magic seasons? What do we cook next in the Teal Kitchen?
Baby, go get your cooking in the Teal Kitchen seasonings, okay? Black-owned business and brand. And tell them Bree sent you. The link is here.
No shade, niece, but I don't know you, so I'm just saying. S. Hutchinson said, go ahead and get you some of that seasoning. You won't regret it. All right, so let me tell y'all also, even though we're doing this and we're talking about history and we're having a good time, it is very important that we support these businesses because they're all Black businesses. And we have done some calculation, and Miss Boyd is the winner for the last trivia that we just did, and you will be winning your own seasoning. Now, my mods, if you guys could drop the link. If not, I can go ahead and get, if you guys want to make your own order. He's also a content creator, so it's also important to support his channel. So that's another thing that we're doing. You know, I'm talking about history, but I'm also supporting Black businesses and then also giving back to the chat. See, nope, it's not on that one. Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. So, all right, so let's go. It says for his page, YouTube, the Etsy store. Yes. I will be getting that. I will be dropping that for y'all in just a second. So now here's another a subject that I know a lot of people don't want to talk about, and they are sick of hearing about it. But I'm going to go ahead and play it, and then I want us to give our honest opinion on how do we feel about this situation. So this is history, and this is a gate, which is IHOP gate. Let's get into it.
Yes. Please leave the table. No, I'm waiting on you to do something. No, we're not. None of us. Hold on. I didn't make a threat. I said you kill yourself. You kill your baby girl. You kill yourself. No, nobody's not doing nothing. Please put your hand down for a second. No. I want her to leave. Please. You kill yourself. Leave. You kill yourself. Okay, baby. What was the point? Hold on. Wait. Who's gonna come here and not fight? Yes. Okay, just let you know. You came here following me around, bitch.
I ain't following you around, bitch.
Huh?
You been saying
Don't fuck with me,
shit to me,
bitch. Let me tell you something. Don't do that. Do you understand? I've had too many people do this shit to me. Stop. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay,
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Do you understand?
What the hell did I do to you?
Here.
Can you please get this lady off me?
Excuse me. Don't play with me.
She came and hit me.
She came and followed me. I was sitting down.
She came and hit me from the back.
Excuse me.
Get her
I
off
was
me.
in there.
No.
She followed me.
Get her off of me.
She followed me.
Get her
I'm
off
telling you,
of me.
don't play with me.
Okay, how about
Don't play with me.
Ma'am?
You understand? You'll follow me.
I followed you.
Just like them bitches been following my kids and shit.
I'm not following you, crazy ass.
Roll them cameras back. Did you know I was sitting in there?
Well, she did ask.
I asked where
sitting.
y'all was
You see
at.
that?
Yeah, she did.
Make sure you tell the police that
asked her where I
shit.
was
Make
at.
sure you tell the police that.
Okay, please,
No, that's
please.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Hold on for a second. 'Cause I want nobody.
Oh yeah. You want it? You better let them know what VS about, bitch.
All right. Please go.
Let me get my shit. Just got that ass whoop. Oh yeah. Y'all better know about VS. I'm a real bitch. Let me get the fuck out of here before I get arrested. They better know about a real. Just whoop this whole ass. I dragged that bitch. She bleeding and everything. Get my phone. You gotta go? No, hell yeah, bitch, if I get arrested.
He just pulled 6 checks off the dog.
Got the gang fucked up. Following me and my kids are. She's gonna. You saw? Let the police know.
No. I just need your name so we can follow police.
Susie.
Okay. Can I
SUSIE.
Can I have you to write it down?
Yes. Please let the police know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll give you my name. Oh yeah. Oh, let them know what VS about. Yeah, y'all play this pretty game with VS. Y'all don't really know me. This bitch just got beat the fuck up.
Okay, I just need you to write your name.
SUSIE. Ooh, man, that energy been real all this time. Cordon, CORDON. 57519967. Oh yeah, let me go get that thing. I didn't even need the gun for this bitch. Straight hands on the hoe. Straight hands. Oh, y'all been playing it out with VS for a while. Y'all don't even know what. Y'all been thinking VS a weak bitch. Oh yeah, I've been waiting to get in the bitch ass, make a whole motherfucking example. Y'all see the real motherfucking bitch, that army bitch. This bitch came for an ass whooping. Woo! Straight hands, bitch bleed. That bitch bleed. Wig ripped, everything. Woo! Now let me go get that thing. Cause if she could bring her son and anybody else over. Oh yeah. Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell with that beret. All right, so
good child.
What is the situation that led VS to not being on YouTube and some other stuff that happened past that? I know people have debated who's right and who's wrong. If you guys would speak on that for me, what do you think? How do you feel about it? You think VS was right for what she did? You think Shireen was wrong? Like who's right, who's wrong in this situation?
First of all, why would you videotape everything that you're giving, period?
Well, she was live. She was already live.
But why would you stay there? You just beat somebody's ass, you dash, you're going to jail. I didn't get that concept. Well, I was in New York, visiting my home in New York, and I saw that, and I said, oh shit, and I remember my best friend was watching it, and my best friend from New York, she'd been in trouble and all that stuff. She said, why that bitch staying at the AHA? She's supposed to dash. They're going to arrest her because she started the fight. What's she standing there for? And I laughed till I cried. Then I was like, because I couldn't take VS for so much. And the next thing I heard, she was locked up. And I told my best friend said, I told you, the bitch was the one that hit. While she's staying there, she should have left. And I just said, oh, well, I was totally shocked.
Yeah, I think in the beginning, Shireen wasn't even going to press charges. It wasn't until she got back to YouTube and people were telling her to do it. I don't think she was intending to press charges. She was actually supposed to be a part of today's show, but she said now she's into a church or something like that, or so she doesn't want to participate in this type of stuff. So
it's just memory.
So what do you think?
Wow. I was gonna say you talked to her, so she said she's not gonna come back on YouTube. Basically,
who talked to her?
No, did you say that you said now she's doing something with church, so she didn't want to come back on?
Yeah, talking about Shireen.
Oh, I thought you meant VS. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's what Shireen said. So I don't know. Some people feel one way or the other, and then when Natasha says, well, why was she recording? Because she was already live. Now I got a screenshot, and the winner, they were saying they wanted to gift it to Jacob, so Jacob will be the winner of that. But I mean, again, I just think that VS should have hit her when she was at the table if she was going to fight her. I think it's just kind of a punk move to attack somebody from the back. But I will say, if you show up somewhere to meet up with somebody and they didn't invite you, then that's a whole situation in itself right there. So I don't know.
Well, I knew she was going to jail. As soon as she attacked that lady, I was saying it. I'm like, she's going to jail. Because at the end of the day, IHOP is still a public place. The lady was walking away, and she didn't lay hands. She didn't touch her. And I know that YouTube has its court of opinion, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the court of law is going to make those decisions. And I just knew that she was going to be off. I knew she was going to be off. She was angry. All of this screaming and yelling, and y'all think I'm scary. And she was really playing up for her base. I think that she felt that you already done called the Scary Susie after the chicken bone thing. So I think that pissed her off, and she had to prove that she wasn't scary. You heard her say that y'all said I'm scary. Now you know. And I'm listening to that, and I'm like, you let these people punk you. And I think the sad part about it is that when she went to jail, none of those people who were so diehard for her showed up. And I just think that it was something was going to catch up. She was doing a whole lot of stuff that it was going to catch up with her. And Shireen was just that piece of the puzzle because she was actually assaulted. It was actually something physical, something that she could prove. I find out a lot of, I'm sorry, Shelly. I find out that a lot of VS disciples, they do enough not to go to jail. They always stay below the radar, just enough to be noticed, but not enough to go to jail. And I think she was doing that, but I think that IHOP incident crossed the line. And she said she made the lady bleed and her wig was ripped up, and the lady didn't touch her. So I knew it was going to happen. Again, people like, well, Shireen didn't have no right. Well, okay, yeah, that could be true, but Shireen didn't put hands on that lady. Shireen didn't touch that lady. And at the end of the day, that's what happened. When you put your hands on somebody and you cross that line, that's when it becomes a problem. So I'm like Natasha. I knew she was going to jail when she assaulted that lady.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I just think if a person doesn't invite you somewhere, that already makes them, but I think that I really think she thought hard about it before she went to go attack Shireen. She just didn't want to be that whole Scary Susie thing. I do think that played a huge part in the situation. Now, as far as people following her kids, at first I didn't believe it until later on I heard different stuff, and then I said, oh, okay, that's what's going on. They had what's her name? At least from what I've been told, Kiki, not the boy Kiki, but the girl Kiki. From what I was told, Kiki was under a troll account called Chris Crawford, and she was the one that was taking pictures and following her. I'm not accusing her. I'm just telling you what I heard.
But you know, Kiki has always been an issue in the beef sector. Tracy and I had to deal with Kiki, and Kiki was a club chat person. She didn't like Sean. I think I said something about Sean and then Tracy, and then she got all flustered. And everybody want me to apologize to her. I'm like, I'm not apologizing to her. And then to come to find out that she was the same person that started. She traveled quite a great deal. She got around the room. She had different aliases. She got around the room. I'll put it that way, because that same Kiki was the same person who did not like Sean Bradley and was railing against Sean Bradley as well.
Right.
So,
now they're saying that Shireen was right in the chat the other day, threatening to fight April. I'm like, what April was she trying to fight?
Yeah, she was up on, she had hit Rob's link the other night, and he didn't even know what's going on. Like, he didn't even know her.
Shireen hit Rob's link?
Yeah, the other night, and she was going back and forth about how Pizarro and her got started on my channel, and Pizarro was just lying and all this other stuff, and how I cut her off, and for that reason she could never forgive me. I mean, it was just really weird, and I was like, okay, whatever. But
I'm gonna call her lying.
Yeah. And I said, and so I think that, here's the deal. I knew that BS was going to jail. Why? Because I had already been arrested for it. So I already knew. So I was like, okay. So I was like, she's going to jail. I just kept thinking she's going to jail. So I was up early that morning, I remember, when it happened. And I was like, I was trying to get dressed so I could go on live. And I remember thinking, this is it. This is big. It was a new year. I was like, all this stuff is popping off. We were just,
I thought you said you wasn't hitting links. Girl, I'm getting and by the way, I hold up. Before you say anything crazy, just know you're on speaker and we're live. Because I was just telling the people that you wasn't here because you couldn't hit no link. And they're telling me in the chat that you've been hitting links woo banging, talking about you want to fight with April. Which April you trying to fight?
Hey, Shireen.
That deep voice, because she sound like a sailor with black mouths and short Newports, whatever. She thinks she's going to intimidate people, and that wasn't acceptable.
So, I mean, but like, what led to the point where you're threatening to do something to her?
I didn't threaten to do anything to her. I told her she comes across to me as a piece of trash. She comes across to me as a slut, as the bottom feeders of the world. So I told her, as you know, in my video, there are a lot of my friends that went to school with me. A lot of them are coming home now. And she doesn't know anything, the difference between kingpins and gang people, whatever. They did their 20-something years because of the crap era under Clinton administration, and they want their you-know-what's up. And she looks like the type that would do that. And they're willing to pay her. So I just told her, give me my cut. That's it. She talks too much.
How did that coordinate with the church?
Because when I was up there, and even Miss P said that to me, Miss P said, you're not supposed to be hitting links. I actually came up there because Brian was up there, and I was coming to support him about something. And if Bro J wants to mention this, fine. We know Bro J has a doctor's in ministry, and what I was saying, my concern was about a person's deliverance being like, I feel like when you start talking about deliverance, that's a personal relationship between a person and God.
So you saying you don't like that he's talking about God?
No, Pastor Bro J and Brian had a debate, and part of the debate was about when was he going to be delivered, meaning when was Brian going to be delivered. So when Brian was on P's panel, I came up to say to him, I understood how he was feeling, or might have felt attacked, because that's a very personal question. No one can ever say when you're going to be fully delivered. Then I'm up there trying to talk to Brian about that and the ministry, and then you got April and everybody else coming up talking about the VS stuff and all and this and that, and they'll do this to me and that and whatever. So I said, I'm still weak in the flesh, and I just wasn't having it. I had my dog on eggnog with my vodka, and I just wasn't down for it that day for people just to be disrespectful, because I didn't come up there to be disrespectful. I came up there to say to Brian, I understand the whole thing about deliverance. It's a personal thing with God. But then,
okay, so look, the chat is saying, hold on, Shireen. The chat is saying that April didn't do anything, but I'm just confused. Hold up, I'm just confused because the conversation that we had the other day, it's like the people that the younger children that you're ministering to.
You're correct. And
I mean, imagine if they saw those videos where you physically threatening to fight somebody and all that. That don't coordinate with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Outside YouTube.
About that. Listen, Miss P said that. She said, Tanya, she says, well, Shireen, how are you going to tutor these, young ladies or whatever? And I said, that's very true. But what I also said, and some people agree with me, is that I'm still weak in the flesh. I could be for both. Now, I have a calmer head and a calmer spirit when I haven't had anything to drink. That's why it's not good for me to drink. But when I do drink, like I said, I have my eggnog and my vodka, and a person provoked me, a whole nother side to come out. And I'm just keeping it real.
All right, well, girl, I'm going to tell you like this.
For me to be up here when I drink, it's not best for me to deal with anybody in anger whenever I drink, because I see all red, and that's it.
Well, let me tell you, since you're involved in the church, I'm going to tell you now, you're going to have to ask them people to pray for you. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to pray. Yeah, you have.
They all do.
But you know that you can't serve two gods. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm serving two gods. I'm still here in the flesh. I'm not
right, you're still here in the flesh, but you cannot live and do certain things and say you working for God, you working for a church, you working for your ministry, and you over here with the nonsense and physically threatening somebody. Like, that shit don't coordinate together. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Physically threatening someone.
Everybody in the chat is saying it, and these people aren't just trolls. These are people that
gonna knock her 2 front teeth out.
There you go. That's
she was threatening me with the BS stuff.
Child, okay, Shireen. I'm gonna let you go because I'm just confused on a whole lot of levels. But you have a good day and pray and all of that.
I think I made it clear. I made it very clear. I said I have a calmer head when I haven't been drinking. I said I had eggnog and vodka, and when somebody provokes me, I'm still weak in the flesh. I didn't say that I'm this high up person. I look down, look low, whatever. My father, who's an ordained minister, still mess up to this very day and time. That's why you have repentance. If you
right.
believe that Jesus,
and let me just say this, because hold on, Shireen, because somebody.
When I'm in a certain space head-wise, people are not going to disrespect me and talk to me anyway. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's just not my real life. People do that up here on YouTube all the time. They do it in the virtual world. That's cool. But in real life, as Leo, no, you're not going to do that to me. Sorry. So, yeah.
Okay, so, but you having sarcoidosis or whatever, sarcoidosis, I think I said that wrong. Like, come on, you can't be out here talking about you gonna fight somebody and you sick. And let me just say this because
you do the same thing, Shelly, because people will pluck your nerves. And you gotta understand, Shelly, too, when you do have an autoimmune illness, your moods are up and down. When I say that, when you guys were discussing depression, that is a part of having a chronic illness.
Right. I understand all of that.
Sometimes you.
Okay, I just take her off speaker for a minute because I need to be heard. I understand all of that, but I'm also not living in a place where it's a church. My husband's not a minister. I'm not ministering to younger children. See, that's the difference. I know that don't have myself right, so I'm not going to go put myself somewhere else to minister to those people. She's still talking.
I thought she was talking. I was like, what is that noise? Oh my gosh, she's talking. Okay.
Yeah. So Shireen, I'm gonna let you go because this is a whole other a thing going on. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I minister children. I don't minister children.
Not children. You said you told me.
I said young adult women.
Young adults. That's what right. That's what I'm saying. I said younger children. I don't mean children like kids. You know what I'm talking. They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you go, girl, because there's a lot going on.
Please don't, because that's gonna stir it right back up. And the fact that they all jumped me on the panel, 2 or 3 of them going at me on the panel, it's too much. And all I'm gonna say, I pray to God, and like I said, there were several people that saw that video, and I just pray to God I never see some of these people in real life. Amen.
Wait, what people saw? What video?
They jumped me on Miss P video, and because April thought that she was going to jump on the bandwagon with everybody in Miss P video, it carried over to Lady Nika's video. So it's 2 videos to watch. And Miss April didn't think that I was going to come out to her because she bullies people, or because she sounds like a whatever you want to call it. That deep voice don't scare me. That's why I was trying to let her know you don't intimidate me because you sound like a nigga. And
wow, this is night and day from the person I talked to a couple days ago.
Exactly, and it will be night and day. And I told you I got the other side to me. I made it very clear in my video. I got one side of me and I got another side, and I hate when people pull the other side out. I see red, and once I see red, it's 0. There's no going back.
All right, girl. You have a good you have a good night.
Yeah, you let April know she run her mouth like that again. I got something else for her again too. Thank you.
All right. All right. Moving right along. I wanted to play something else that happened, and I will be right back, y'all. Okay.
But I'm the bad person. VS with her struggle bath sheet up here, with her struggle sheets, with her struggle bed sheets. She clout chasing. They say I'm clout chasing. They say I got struggle struggle bedroom sheets. But nobody has said I lied. Nobody has called me a liar yet. They can talk about my being. They can talk about my platform. They can talk about my words. But they still haven't said VS lied. So if you are a fan of T.S. Madison and you complain to her, she would tell you to go to the promoter, which I kind of agree. I agree. I'll go with that. I'm going to roll with that, T.S. You right. Go to the promoter. But however, this is what might happen to you if you go to the promoter. What's happening to me right now? I have been getting harassed
Welcome everybody. I think Shelly stepped away for a second, but we're gonna go ahead and keep going. Tracy, you want to give your account and your observation in reference to that clip?
Okay. I think that. Hey, Uncle Tim, how you doing?
Hi. Hello.
I think it was okay. It was when VS was Chicken Bone Gate, when she said there was chicken bones on the table, but Shelly said nobody was selling chicken. So I don't know how there was chicken bones, but anyways. So BS was she was feeling all the heat coming from the community because it was like at that time, it was like everybody was rallying for Maddie. And then, because VS went and she was trying to make a whole big complaint about the whole venue and everything, and how she went there and how this happened and that happened. And so it was a whole big scandal with that. But yeah, that was a major part of it too, because that went on for a long time. So, it was just something that did happen. It was a lot happened back then. And you really don't know. Like some people, they really can't even understand it just from seeing the clips unless you knew the people, I'm thinking, because it doesn't hit the same. But that's why she was all upset about that, because of what was happening. And, it wasn't the fact. And Maddie, she tried to accommodate her in every way. She really did. And so I don't understand what really happened. I understand what really happened, but it was just it was too drawn out. So I guess VS was feeling the heat, maybe. That's why she was, feeling like she was being teamed up on or gamed up on. I think she was feeling it from the whole community.
Well,
Hi, Dr. Milan.
Hi, Uncle Tim.
How are you?
My feeling was I saw them when they were in the club or whatever. Maddie said it was some kind of, mix up or lateness or whatever. And I think VS took it to the limit because things happen at a show. It was beyond Maddie's control. But when she, in my opinion, was trying to blackball Maddie, ruin her career or something, I was like, she is a devil. This is a wicked old witch. And I was like, she really messing with the wrong person. Maddie's not going to be sweet for so long. And then something's going to happen. But VS, however, is scary. She talks a good game behind the keyboard. She types and calls on the phone. But you can see she was scary with that iPhone. She wouldn't have confronted Maddie like that in her face. I know. I can tell.
I would say this, welcome. I just want to welcome Uncle Tim. I had to step away for a second. But I will say this. She was very scared to go inside of that event that night. And I'm going to be honest with you. The event itself, it wasn't set up right. Like they had the tables that you get with a bottle where you're supposed to have like a VIP area. That was in the back of the club. People who could pay like $20, they could sit in the front. But there was no chicken bone or anything like that. She just, I think she wanted like special treatment and all of this other stuff. But Maddie watches a lot that goes on in this sector, and she already knew who VS was. She already knew that VS wasn't for her. And if you guys remember, she came on camera. She was like, you should never sit. Basically, Maddie told me, like, you should never be sitting with my ops. Like, if you know somebody's not for me, you shouldn't even be sitting next to them. You know what I mean? So, that's one of the things that had happened. Let's see.
You guys are talking about the incident where VS went to, what city was it, to see Maddie's show?
It was in Virginia. So it was close to her. It took me like an hour or so to get there.
Right.
So she exaggerated the whole situation. And I think that was one of the questions that I had on the for the trivia, why I fell back from her, because I felt like she was trying to ruin her business. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to not have a good time, but when you start doing the videos and you're contacting the promoter, and then you're getting up with Michelle and stuff like that. Wasn't it at the time it was exposed that Shelly wasn't the CEO? Well, I don't know where you've been, but Maddie's been on here. Like, she calls me on the phone when I'm live, and she always says, "Hey, CEO." So I'm not really for sure what you're talking about, but it is what it is. Obviously, you don't watch me, because if you do watch me, you would hear me like this talking to Maddie, where she calls me on my phone and I answer it. So yeah, VS, I believe she was reimbursed. And this is another thing too, like she had paid for the table. I forgot how much it cost. So what I did was, because I don't ever want somebody to say that they paid my way. So I'm like, okay, well, you paid this amount. And I think I gave her like $60 in cash. And she still was trying to make it like she paid my way. She got there late. She left early. Now, I know some people will say I'm just saying it because I don't like her, or maybe it's because she shops at the thrift store. But to me, she smelled like mothballs. You know what I mean? And she just was so nervous and so, like, you could tell she doesn't. And she even said she doesn't go out. So she had just started trying to like go out. So imagine already being 40 years old and you're just starting to like experience out in the real world. So, and so it is 8:30. You all don't have to leave. Any of the new G's, you're welcome to come on the panel now. If you have a issue with somebody, I prefer you don't come up here and just attack them or anything like that, because everybody has their own individual platforms. But OGs, new G's, Ghetto View, you all are welcome to come up as we're sitting here talking about history. Now, I think that was, let me see, because one of the questions, hold on, I gotta check my wall real quick.
I came up because I thought that you actually had VS on here. She was saying how she never lies. So that's why I came on. If that wasn't her, that was an old clip though.
Yeah, that was the old clip. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just play the fight.
The lying part, honey.
Okay, now somebody asked me, the sniper hotline told me to play the video of Shireen and VS. They want me to play it for Uncle Tim. Not for sure why they want me to play it for him, but they want me to play the video for him. So during this time, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna pin any comments from the chat. That way we can just fully get into the video. So they want me to play this for Uncle Tim. So let's go.
VS, please leave the table. No, I'm waiting on you to do something. No, we not. None of us. I didn't make a threat. I said you kill yourself. You kill your baby girl. You kill yourself. No, nobody's not doing nothing. Please put your hand down for a second. No. I want her to leave. Please. You kill yourself. Leave. You kill yourself. Okay, baby. What was the point? Hold on. Wait. Who's gonna come here and not fight? Yes. Okay, just let you know. Bitch, I'll kill you. Bitch, you gonna get locked up. You came here following me around, bitch. I ain't following you around, bitch. Huh? You been saying shit to me, bitch. Let me tell you something. Don't do that. Do you understand? I've had too many people do this shit to me. Stop. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Do you understand? What the hell did I do to you? Here. Can you please get this lady off me? Excuse me. Don't play with me. She came and followed me. I was sitting down. She came and hit me from the back. Excuse me. I was in there. No. She followed me. Get her off of me. She followed me. I'm telling you, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Ma'am. You understand? You'll follow me. I followed you. Just like them bitches been following my cats and shit. I'm not following you, crazy ass. Roll them cameras back. Did you know I was sitting in there? Well, she did ask it. I asked where y'all was. You see that? Yeah, she did. Make sure you tell the police that shit. Make sure you tell the police that. Okay, please. No, it's okay. Hold on for a second. I want nobody. Oh, yeah. You want it? You better let them know what VS about, bitch. All right. Please go. Let me get my shit. Just got that ass whoop. Oh, yeah. Y'all better know about VS. I'm a real bitch. Let me get the fuck out of here before I get arrested. They better know about a real. Just whoop this whole ass. I dragged that bitch. She bleeding and everything. Get my phone. You gotta go? The hell yeah, bitch, before I get arrested.
He just pulled 6 checks off the dog.
Got the gang fucked up. Following me and my kids are. She's gonna. You saw?
Let the police know.
No, I just need your name so we can follow police.
Susie.
Okay, can I
S-U-S-I-E.
Can I have you to write it down?
Yes. Please let the police know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll give you my name. Oh, yeah. Oh, let them know what VS about. Yeah, y'all play this pretty game with VS. Y'all don't really know me. This bitch just got beat the fuck up.
Okay, I just need you to write your name.
S-U-S-I-E. Ooh, man, that energy been real all this time.
S-I.
Cordon, C-O-R-D-O-N. 5751-9967. Oh, yeah. Let me go get that thing. I didn't even need the gun for this bitch. Straight hands on the hoe. Straight hands. Oh, y'all been playing it out with VS for a while. Y'all don't even know what.
And I think that's why she got 3 years off of YouTube.
Y'all been thinking VS a weak bitch. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting to get in the bitch ass, make a whole motherfucking example. Y'all see the real motherfucking bitch. That army bitch. This bitch came for an ass whooping. Woo! Straight hands. Bitch bleed. That bitch bleed. Wig ripped, everything. Woo! Now let me go get that thing. Because if she can bring her son and anybody else over. Oh, yeah. Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell with that beret.
Jesus Christ. Lord, that's a lot, honey.
You know, I heard some new stuff in that video as many times as I've seen it. I did not realize that she told Shireen, I will kill you. Did y'all hear that? I just heard that for the first time. I never really paid attention to what was being said. And then she said, don't, it's a good, no, she's at the end, she says, I didn't even have to bring my gun.
Okay, Shells, I'm going to drop down. Thank you, babes. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to drop down, Shells. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for coming, boo.
So is the 3 years up now?
I think it's supposed to be up the end of this month, which we're basically at the end of the month now. So I don't think
be careful, honey. She coming back, child.
I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. Now this is I think I had already played this one. Did I play the CS Madison and when she was saying about the promote and all that? So yeah, I truly don't think she's coming back. You know, I mean, I don't think she ever left. Let me take that back. I just think she's here, but she's not here as herself. But I don't think she'll ever come back like on camera and do content. And welcome to the panel, Brooke, and also the Miss O. Hey. So you guys have your own like history as well. But speaking of fights and stuff like that, oh look, right on time. Welcome, Rico. So speaking of fights and stuff like that, I have another fight, or should I say a tussle that I want to play and discuss. And here we go.
For what? Bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up, do it. Touch me. Touch me, bitch. What you would not do is try to run. Yeah, bitch. You do it. Okay, you do it. I'm coming. Dude, are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, but you grabbing my shirt off. So let's go. Grabbing my shirt. I'm grabbing the shirt. You grabbing the shirt. You ready?
Ciao.
Wow, night of excitement.
So let me tell you, Rico, why do you think y'all even reached that point, to the point where y'all was tussling and at each other? Because I mean, you took the time to go, you know what I'm saying, meet up with them. So why do you think y'all reached that point?
To be honest, what led up to that day, I mean, what led up to that was, I mean, we was having a good time and stuff at first. I mean, we was on live for the most of the day. We went out, got the food or whatever. And then like, once he got back, I guess he wanted to cap on Tracy. And I was cool with her at the time. You know, we were tight. And of course I was sticking up for her. and that's what kind of like got us into it. We went on her panel and was cussing her out and stuff like that while I was on live and she was live. And then yeah, he was just showing off for YouTube, you know.
Was he expecting to have sex with you?
Not
I mean,
it was
no idea. Were y'all flirting?
it wasn't expected, but you know, this thing did happen in the room, you know, where it was going to lead to that. But his man walked in.
It was planned.
His man walked in. Oh. But he was willing to have sex with you, though. Because of all the shit he talks about HIV, he wants to fly people down and have sex with them. I think that's strange.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I've always been offended by him because he's one of these gays who are supposed to be on our side, but they're him and that stump creature. They constantly want to talk about HIV. It's extremely offensive to think that we are a community, and yet they act more like the enemy than the enemy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
But you know that was a throwback, so yeah. But he know not to do.
It definitely was a throwback. Now I want to just announce this real quick on the trivia that we had. Let me oh shoot, I gotta get to the question real quick. I want to play this. Let me go ahead and play this, and then I will announce the winner for this one real quick.
Be a superstar. They have just what you need. Your style may be sweet and simple or extra and extravagant. Whatever category, they have the perfect clog or tumbler for you. Be a superstar for real and order your custom clogs or tumbler, designer inspired, blinged out, or basic. Free delivery in Daytona Beach area. Free shipping on orders over $35. Shipping delays may occur due to COVID-19. Not as if you need another reason to go ahead and make your first purchase with Be a Superstar, but let me go ahead and sweeten the deal. Save 15% off of your first purchase with the promo code OGPanel at BaSuperStar.com.
For these businesses as well, I'll be dropping that link in the chat momentarily. But back to the Rico and BT. So where are y'all at right now? Are y'all cool with each other, or y'all still beefing?
As far as I know, I'm not that much cool with him. You know, I mean, like he is a nice person, and like he said, he put on a show for YouTube. Like that's his character.
Right.
But at this moment in time, I just don't know what to think. But you know, we tried to even meet after that, and he stood me up the second time, so it's like a no for me. I just look at him like a character on here. That's it.
Yeah, I honestly think sometimes it's best not to even meet up with content creators. There always seems to be some crap. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're meeting up, I guess, you know, in a friendly way you could do it. But I think he was expecting something, and I think that was, you know, part of the tension or whatever that was going on there. So I think you can be people, but in a relationship type situation, that's a little bit different. So that's how I feel with that. Now, Brooke, because we talk about new beef, you know, old beef or whatever. And so you have somebody that, you know, you have been having some issues with. They had accused you of having HIV. I know that's a very sensitive subject, so on and so forth. But wait, who's this person? Oh, that's Brooke. I'm like, who's that person? Why did you decide to go ahead and pick that person's status out? Like, what led to that?
Can you hear me?
Okay. I like most of you, Shelly. Your voice is calming. And Uncle Tim. Ooh, hold on. And Uncle Tim is a man after my entire heart. I appreciate that so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate that so much.
That's sweet.
So why did you decide to do that?
You're speaking to Brooke?
Yes, Brooke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Why did you decide to put out somebody's status?
Oh, okay. So, okay, can we back it up just a tad bit? Because I want to tell everybody how I got here. And I think that can kind of like bring it round circle. I got here literally in the midst of, or towards the end of COVID, when COVID had begun. Originally, when I created my channel, I was defending myself against like literally a group of people who were just going at me, going at me, going at me. And these same group of people, still to this very day, whenever they go get drunk and whenever they go want to feel themselves or they bored, they still come. But everybody know who they are now. So for the most part, it doesn't really work. But long story short, I came over here because I was doxxed by one of you all's baddest roasters, allegedly. Rita, the baddest roaster, doxed me October of 2020. We from the same city. I don't know why she decided to do it. At that time, her and Fi had been going back and forth, and I was supporting both of them as content creators. I don't know if she just didn't like me supporting Fi. I supported her anyway. I supported both. I got doxxed, and she was the one who doxed me. But before that happened, the twins and them other people, they went to her for an interview to try to expose me for $2 that was already sent. So that's how I got affiliated with the beef sector. And because at the time she had doxed me because of Fabi, I'm not saying it was her fault, meaning because I was supporting her. She doxed me because I was supporting her. That's how I got introduced to everybody in more depth. I was already following Sean Bradley and I was already following like Maddie and Kaya and all of those people, but I didn't know like I was on the outside. That's the point where I came in the inside. So long story short, of course, wherever you go, we all know our enemies are going to go, right? So these same two individuals, they're twins, identical twins, which literally follow me from platform to platform to platform to platform to platform. And more recently, well, during that time, because I don't want to skip anything, during that time, they kept just doing multiple lives. And one of the lives that they said was that I had AIDS. I had full-blown AIDS. That was one of the lives, okay? So she said she had documents. I've never had a conversation with this woman. I've never had a personal conversation. The lady lives in Ohio. I live in Maryland. Don't know. She said she got it from somebody. I gave her permission to put it out. I wrote a letter and told her to put it out. I told her, listen, you got some information on me that I don't know about, put it out, baby. So for 3 years, she had been rolling around saying this. Well, enough was enough. I got tired, so I doxed the fuck out of her. And I went into her charges, and I got charge papers and details. And unbeknownst to me, on one of the charge papers, it stated that she was HIV positive. So I gave her a warning, me being nice. I said, look, leave me the fuck alone, and I ain't going to expose this information. She ain't listen, so I exposed the information. I don't feel sorry about it. If I have to, but anything else come across my desk, I'm going to continue to dox her. And that's just it. I'm not going to keep having to deal with people attack me, attack my family. She threatened to blow my son's head off. She threatened to kidnap my son. She was just doing a whole bunch of things. They didn't dox my husband while he was in the hospital last year, calling up the hospital, playing on the phone. The beef sector has changed me as an individual on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about doxing. Not when my son is getting dragged by 50 and 60-year-old people, still continuous as of this very moment today. Like literally, my motherfucking 8-year-old son is posted on a bitch's community wall who's mad because she can't conceive children. That's not my fault. But that's neither here nor there, because I'm going to handle that on my own. But yeah, I will put it out. And I don't victim shame. I don't status shame. I don't do any of those things. So I do have to make a disclosure that if a person has HIV, and one of the things that I said was, it's not fair to the people who really have it, who had no control over getting it. You're going around lying, telling these people that somebody has something and they don't. Like, why would you do that? Because now you're making me go live and defend myself. I'm already agitated. I don't want people who may have it feel some kind of way because you're accusing me of having something that I don't. And I dealt with it for 3 years. January will be 3 years I've dealt with these fucking Looney Tunes. And I said enough is the fucking enough. And I put the paperwork out. It's on my community wall. And if I get anything else, I'm going to put it out as well. I'm not playing with these hoes no more. And I can say that the beef sector gave me that attitude. Is it right? No. Do I give a fuck? No. Would I do it again? Yep.
Who are you talking about?
That hole. Sorry.
Can I ask who you're talking about?
Yes. The people, you want to know their names?
Yeah.
Okay. So their names is LG and TG, Lisa Grace and Teresa Grace.
Yeah,
they're identical twins. And they are the YouTube drunks. That's what they're known as in the beef sector. They would follow me from content creator to content creator. The first content creator that I came over to kind of like chill with was Sir King. They followed me over there. And then Sir King called himself flushing me and I had to cuss his fat ass out. So then they followed me from there to Lovely Love, from Lovely Love to Pizarro, from Pizarro to Brianna, from Brianna to Lady Nika. Like when I say they followed me to everybody's camp, even Shelly. They followed me everywhere. And it's just like, bitch, Rick, this is the beef sector. So what are you doing? They're not going to have no respect for you doing this, you stupid bitch. Go and do something else. Leave me the fuck alone. But you following me around, people are going to see exactly what I'm talking about. And that is exactly what has happened. People will be like, oh, dad, them drunken twins go. And they get mad as shit. I don't care.
I never heard of them. So are these people in the beef sector? I never heard of them.
Well, I don't know because they say they ain't, but they always over here. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. But Uncle Tim, if I was coming over there on your channel and dropping down a lot, they will be over there.
I've never heard of them.
I see. I never heard of them.
Yeah. So that's how that shit took place. And I can say that my mentality about how I fight now has changed. How I deal with people has changed. And me even knowing how to, you know, I knew how to cuss the bitch out, but the beef sector told me how to drag. I'm just saying, I can drag a little bit. Cause y'all be going at
and
it.
I wanted to say, Sue, welcome to the panel, Miss D.O. and also Kimmy. You know, we had talked about this earlier. So I just wanted from those who are just coming in. So I'm gonna start with Uncle Tim because he was here first. So Uncle Tim, could you tell me which video you watched or what led you to actually being in the beef sector? Like, how did you get into this algorithm where we're all here together? What led you here?
Well, I came to YouTube because of Walter Lee Hampton. It was on the same subject of HIV. Apparently, he had fallen out with some boyfriend, and he was attacking his status and posting it everywhere. So I saw it on Facebook, and that brought me over here. And I think the beef sector specifically, though, I was watching a lot of Justin J at the same time, and he always had an issue. He was cussing people out every day, right? And so that's kind of what I framed around beefing, what I thought beefing was. Even though he was never in the beef sector, I feel like he was one of the people who I don't know, he kind of exemplified what beefing was for me.
Yeah,
like
he's the one that he kind of helped lead me here because I was watching Funky Dineva and Justin would be in Funky Dineva's comment section. So then I went over there to his channel. And then when I got to his channel, that's when he was talking about the Scorpion and that set of people, which then led me to the Ghetto View and Nika, which then led me here. So Justin kind of did, and Funky Dineva did have a kind of part with the beef sector, like in the beginning, you know, before it turned into the beef sector.
Right. So then Wally was saying this is the Section 8 sector, and I think he was aiming a lot of that energy towards people like VS And I said, well, that's not right. There are people here who are educated. There are people here who got jobs and all this shit. So I said, I don't like I made a video about, I don't like this beef sector. I mean, this Section 8 sector kind of thing, right? And so the people settled in. Wally backed off of this Section 8 sector, and all of a sudden they were calling each other beef sector. So I don't know what Jay Wilson got the idea that he started the beef sector. I mean, we were here a long time before he arrived, but that's kind of where it started for me. Y'all, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute. So yeah, that's kind of what led a lot of people. Now, Mr. YouTube Streets and Tracy's in the chat, and she says it's been 2 years, and Tracy unblocked her, and so he's thinking Tracy got a man at home. So let me ask you, Uncle Tim, how do you feel about? Because it's been the talk of the town. Do you have any thoughts on Tracy and her boyfriend? Because this is a part of new history, you know.
No, I like Tracy. So if I like somebody, I support them. So if there's something negative going around about them, I just don't participate. People's relationships are what they are. So I'm going to always be supportive of her.
Are you excited about, you know, the fact that she'll be coming to visit near you? Because I heard some people, San Francisco, I think. Am I correct, Tracy? Because I heard somebody saying that Uncle Tim will be close to where you're going, so if there's an issue or whatever. I remember.
Yeah, we can go out together. I would love to see Tracy. That's kind of the way I am. I kind of break that from the streets. Look at that dog. If I like a person, I just like them. I don't have to have a reason to like them or whatever. But if I like you, I'm not going to dog you. I'm not going to get in your business. And that's just the way it is. Are you going to be in Sac? Well, that's pretty close, hour and a half.
Yeah, I just saw it like in one of the chats when somebody said that, and I said, oh, wow, you know?
Right. Yeah, I'm always here.
Okay, so here's another one too, guys, with the trivia. I had asked, you know, what content creator told me I was lying about being married and I didn't have, it didn't seem like I have kids. Nobody got that question right yet. Does anybody in the chat, do y'all want to go ahead and guess what content creator told me that I wasn't married and also said, you don't seem like you have children? So if y'all, let's see, because nobody in the wall got it right. So let's see if you get it right. And let me tell you what the prize will be. This is going to be the prize. Yeah, this is going to be the prize for whoever gets this right. So let me go ahead and run this promo real quick.
Fully Bloom, providing everything you need to bloom to your fullest potential. Fully Bloom specializes in journals, eco-accessories, and everything that you need for your spirituality. They are located in the DMV, however, they are available in stores worldwide. I have attended one of their retreats and it was absolutely amazing. They have workshops as well as retreats, so make sure that you go and subscribe to the website at fullybloomed.net. This is my personal collection of products from Fully Bloomed because I don't like to back any products that I don't believe in. Save 25% off of all products with the promo code OGPanel at fullybloomed.net. Valid 12/28 through 12/30.
Okay, so they said 5 VS. Ooh, was it quantity? Nope. Hold on, let me go back up. I have one of their journals. Yes, you sure do, Michelle. So okay, well, I'll say this. It was a female content creator that said it. It wasn't Heidi, it wasn't Jay Wilson.
Oh, Jay Wilson's a female? You said it was a female, then you said it wasn't Jay Wilson.
Yes, it was just a female. And somebody else said ZT. Okay, give us a hint. I will say that the person who said it is here now, meaning either they're in the chat or they're on the panel. They said this to me. It wasn't properly. Let me see.
McKinney?
Yep. Montoria got it. It was Tracy.
Oh.
No, hold up. No, I think hold on. I think somebody got it right before her because that says 906. So Rita. It looks like it was Rita. I'm sorry.
Kimmy.
I'm sorry. It was Tracy that told me that. Tracy's like, and she's running around here talking about she's married and kids. Does she even seem like? No, she doesn't even seem like this type that has children. This is when Tracy first got started. So yeah. So congratulations to you, Montoria. I'll put my email so you can, if you have, so you guys can get your prizes. So we got the first one, which was Be a Star with the clogs and everything. The winner to that, let me run that real quick again. The winner for this right here is Mo's Kitchen and Cooking.
Be a superstar. They have just what you need. Your style may be sweet and simple or extra and extravagant. Whatever category, they have the perfect clog or tumbler for you. Be a superstar for real and order your custom clogs or tumbler, designer inspired, blinged out, or basic. Free delivery in Daytona Beach area. Free shipping on orders over $35. Shipping delays may occur due to COVID-19. Not as if you need another reason to go ahead and make your first purchase with Be a Superstar, but let me go ahead and sweeten the deal. Save 15% off of your first purchase with the promo code OGPanel at BaSuperStar.com.
Yes. So yeah, so we discussed Tracy and her situation. Also, somebody had asked in the chat, let me see if I can put it up. They said, what happened to 𝐒𝐲 𝐒𝐲𝐬? I actually used to enjoy 𝐒𝐲 𝐒𝐲𝐬 and her commentaries, to be honest. You know what I mean? I think during that time that she was here on YouTube, I think some content creators couldn't be as outspoken. And I feel like that's what was going on. Yeah, I think that's
what. Love her.
Yeah, I enjoy her commentary, to be honest. It was kind of refreshing, you know?
Yes, I really did like her.
Who's that talking? Is that Miss Dio? Because I can't tell who.
Absolutely not. This is Kimmy.
Oh, Kimmy. You know why I say that? Because on the other side, it shows you as muted. So, yeah.
Hi, Mr. Tim.
Hi, how are you?
I am well, sir. How are you? Hello, Natasha Milan. Hey, Rico. Hey, Brooke.
Hi, Kimmy.
Shelly was just asking, does any of us believe that VS is coming back next week?
If I were VS, I would say if it were me, I would come back and no one would know I'm back, but I would do things subtly. And yeah, if it were me, I would be back moving and shaking and then come out with a bang, real smooth. If it were me.
She didn't really ask that.
Well, I'm just saying,
I'm
Mr.
curious,
Tim.
though.
So
You're right.
yes, Mr.
I mean,
Tim.
people
I think
come back behind the avatar, I guess.
well,
But
I
people,
think
the thing is, people are, since they know that she's has a record of harassment on here, they'll probably call the cops on her a lot more. I think the only reason she got in trouble though is because she physically put her hands on somebody. So I don't know if she would come back with the same gusto.
You know what though, Mr. Tim, I'm gonna be honest. I think I had an unpopular opinion and position on it because I really felt that Shireen going there and specifically seeking her out was a very poor decision that got her a well whipped ass. And you know, the other thing that I'll tell you, Mr. Tim, it was very difficult for me to feel any sympathy or empathy for her because you know, at that time, if y'all remember, she was, you know, Shireen was doing a lot of bathing out here in these streets. I mean, it's to this day, Shireen is out here windmilling. She's she can get very aggressive. So I understand it. I get it, but I did I did and I still do carry the position that she shouldn't have ever done that. And I really think that it was premeditated.
Actually, we have the same opinion about that. I made a video at the time, even though I
Mhm.
couldn't stand VS because she said I was having sex with dogs and killing them.
What?
But
So
I was still under the.
can I jump in and kind of like give y'all a devil's advocate on it, right? Because I can agree with you all at the same time, right? But because I haven't seen it in a while, I was actually here. I had just came in the sector when that happened. So literally, I was like, "What the hell?" I just came in the sector when that happened. The day that she had got, though, the day before, like a couple days before she had got locked up, because she didn't get locked up right away. She had to turn herself in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's correct. Didn't she turn herself in like a couple of days later?
It was a couple days later. I don't know if they came or not.
So the day that happened is like the day or two before it happened is when I started to see like all the stuff that was happening. So when she turned herself in, I never got a chance, to meet her or whatever the case may be. Anywho, but after looking at the actual incident that took place, right? Was the young lady wrong for going there? Absolutely. And I don't have a problem with Shireen. I actually adore Shireen, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you already know you have grief with a person, why would you go to where they are? Right? That's because that's what we're kind of basing it on.
Right.
But once VS said, "Get the fuck out of here," beat it, she got up and she left. Now, there's where the intent, because y'all know I think it's what, 30 seconds maybe? Between 15 and 30 seconds. If she would have hit her at that table, I think it would have turned out totally different. But she sat there and she was reading her chat, and I don't know what the chat was saying, but she was reading her chat, and then she was like, okay, so you coming? So you really want to do something? Because if Shireen wanted to do something, Shireen would have hit her right then and there. Shireen wouldn't have been, she wouldn't have just came over there and left. She would have hit her. So,
But I think that was an act of intimidation. Like if there's someone that I have an issue with, and they the way that situation had played out from a subscriber standpoint, Brooke, the thing is that there was a lot leading up to that. It wasn't just that one thing. She had publicly asked Shireen not to address her and not to engage with her in any way. And
That
so by the
yeah, most
time they got to IHOP, if it were me, I can understand why she would have looked at that as an act of intimidation. Because my thing is, why would you intentionally come in the restaurant, ask if I'm there, seek me out? Like that was ridiculous. It's so hard for me. And I really like Shireen. It's so hard for me
so what
I
you
do.
have
to
done
see it
then?
from her perspective.
Somebody
It's
tells
so
you,
In that
hard.
situation, what would you have done if you was VS?
Can I say one thing?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
wouldn't have gone to begin with, but because Kiki, she came off batshit crazy, so I wouldn't have gone to begin with.
Right, because like she did want to be bothered with her because like some furniture. I remember like she was trying to
Yep.
offer some furniture or something like that, and she told her do nothing is something back or something. So I like Shireen too. But you have to call a spade a spade. If somebody don't want you around them and you go come around them anyway, you asking for trouble. That's
well, that's what pull up means. You tell me pull up, and somebody shows up at my goddamn restaurant. You come in here to
that's a
fight.
fact.
Right? That's
That's
an
a
act of
fact
aggression.
too.
You pulled up,
And
and
BS had a
beat up.
house full of furniture, so she did not need no furniture.
She didn't need all them witnesses. Is what she didn't need.
That's amen, Mr. Tim.
Yeah, she had furniture if she didn't have nothing else. Okay, she had furniture. That motherfucker
Now-
looked like I forgot what it's called when you go there and pick up little different items. She had a lot of shit.
Right.
Do y'all think that?
Hold on,
y'all think
somebody
she would have
said.
gotten prosecuted if she would have stayed on the team?
Hold on, somebody has something for Tim. They said Tim was trying to tell his dog story before he got cut off. Because I had stepped away for a second. Were you explaining something about your dog and you didn't get a chance to finish?
Well, out of the blue, VS, she used to just go through everybody in the beef sector. She would come out, right? So out of the blue, I had just recently lost my other dog. I had another dog. Right? And so she said she had a picture of a mangy dead dog with his legs broken, and the dog had
yes, I remember.
I had killed the dog, and I had fucked the dog first, and then I killed him so he wouldn't tell on me.
What?
I remember that. Yes.
Tim, what was the name of your first dog? I remember that. What was the name? Jimmy?
That was Jimmy Dog.
Jimmy Dog. Yeah, Jimmy Dog.
Right.
Can
I was already hurting about my dog, but just to jump out of nowhere, the fuck? It ain't like.
Oh no! Can I say something?
Go ahead, Natasha.
I met BS in her calm days. When I first clicked on, I found out about, this is YouTube, and I saw her. So I was in her chat. She would play music, and people would come. And she did that for a while, and I really enjoyed BS, to be honest with you. And then I would joke with her, because I have a sense of humor. I would joke with her, and then I noticed sometimes she would be a little snappy. So I'm the type that if you give me a clue that, you can be another way, I don't F with you. Okay, because I like to joke and laugh. So if it's going to be like that, I don't fuck with you. And I just get that feeling, Capricorn. And she was sweet for the longest. And then next thing, when I turned around, it was this wicked witch. I was like, what in the world? I remember her from just playing the music and playing games. Where did this come from? And the rest is history.
Natasha, do you think that YouTube changes you? Because I feel like as a content creator, it's definitely changed me.
Is it what?
Do you think that YouTube changes you? Do you think that, because I know just from the short time that I've been a content creator, think that I've changed. So do you think that perhaps YouTube affected her? Because it really seemed to me like it did.
It did. It made her seem more wicked. Right. And I don't know where that came from, because I met Susie from day one.
But you know what, Natasha? I think it comes from circumstances and people, and I've heard Rico talk about this. I've heard a lot of people talk about this. But I think it does change you in a way, because it changes your outlook on people. It makes you very distrustful of people. I think it can change you.
Yeah, but it does.
Oh yeah,
I hadn't used the word nigga in years. So I got on here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this whole sector has changed me. This whole sector has changed me for the worse, to be honest. It really has. But sometimes I think you become a part of all the confusion that's going on. I mean, she lied on me too and said that, about the kettle ball. She paid somebody to do an interview. She gave somebody $180 to do an interview and just make up just trash and lies. So I don't know. They played the game and they played dirty. I'll tell you that much.
Right. It's a constant need to be relevant, right?
Yeah, and you got to go to the next level.
Fall asleep watching you. So they get worse and worse and worse. They dig deeper and deeper and deeper. And then sometimes people really offend you. People start talking about your mama, talking about your children, talking about your various disease or ailments, and you get pissed off and you go further and further with them as well.
That's why I like VS. Sometimes you will have to lay hands on a bitch, and that's what it will the consequences at where you have to. And that's what even though I don't like VS, I mean, it's stuff that she did on here, because I saw her to her face. I didn't like the stuff that she did on here. Now she was funny now when she used to do her skits and make jokes and music stuff. She would be funny or creative. But when she got into the darkness, I didn't like that. And I saw her that to her face. But in the instance, I would agree with VS. Like, if a person gonna keep pushing you, and there's only so much limit that you can take bitches in your face and they popping shit. You getting your ass beat up. That's just plain and simple. I know that maybe not be the right thing because you can go to jail. And now assault is a felony. It ain't just no misdemeanor. It's a felony for just an assault. So you have to just be careful. But yeah, YouTube most definitely will change you because it actually get into your personal life. And especially like if you share too much of yourself. So I know from my experiences being on here, that's why I pull back a lot now. I pull back a lot.
Yeah, definitely has changed me. Absolutely.
Listen,
Yeah, I think YouTube has changed me for the worse.
I wrote a book 18 years ago. And you know what? That's all they come for me for is what's in that damn book.
Yeah.
They only bought it so they can find something, right? I said, that was 18 years ago, girl. I've been killing over 20 years. And they still talking about me dumpster diving. One half a line in a damn novel that I wrote 18 years ago. Right? So that's how they are, child. These girls is evil.
And I also put on here, where is it at? Why did I fall back from VS? And a lot of people got that question right. But the problem with doing it on the community wall, I really shouldn't have did that because I have a lot of people who answered 10 hours ago. So I'm trying to figure out who was the okay, so newest. Let me go this way. So okay, so it should be Lonnie One Love. Lonnie One Love is the winner for that one, and this is right here what she's gonna win. Everybody compliments my crystals, and this is the company there, so you will be winning a bracelet. I recommend getting a chakra, so let's go ahead and run this real quick.
Beautee of the Beads, jewelry, arts, and crafts. Located in the DMV, unlike gifts that are mass-produced, you will often find unique differences in each handmade item, which really makes the product and purchase very special. Nobody in the world will ever have the same item at home, and that's pretty unique. A lot of Beautee of the Beads handmade gifts are also made to order and personalized to your specification. When you buy a homemade gift, you will always know that the maker is passionate about their craft, so each gift is made with love. I have talked about these products many times. I have had the owner of this company on my channel. Some of the items that I love the most are their oils, detox teas, the oil that I use for my body when it comes to pain, incense and candles, and my top number one item that most people compliment me on are my bracelets, my chakras, and others. When you're looking at my pretty much sleeve of bracelets, she made all of those with the exception of about 4. And if you take a look at her site, I guarantee you that you will definitely find something that you like and want to order. Save 20% off of all products with promo code OGPanel. This offer won't last forever, so go ahead and head to the website now.
All right. So that is a congratulations. It says no buffering. Congratulations to you, Lonnie One Love, on that one right there. People, but you know what? People still play dirty now where they make up stories on people, you know what I'm saying? Just because they feel like they can do it, And that's what I don't like about this sector now. You know what I mean? The storylines, the slander, the people just making up whatever the hell they want to make up.
Yeah. Listen, I heard a horrendous one the other day that had me gagged. Okay, I had never heard of that. So
yeah. And so also too, we have a winner for the Vegasgate. So 9, Tamika. It looks like Tamika 61. Tamika 61 is there. Let me go ahead and run this real quick. Okay, no, that's not the right one. Okay, here we go.
JaWanna is a content creator here on YouTube, and she also utilizes her platform to share her gift with the world. Customization with a whole lot of dedication. You can perk up your pantry with a custom mug, tumbler, and much more. You don't want something to drink? Maybe you just want to wear something to let the people know that you're not asleep, like Juneteenth shirts or Black Lives Matter. And I must say, they don't call me Edible Edna for nothing, so I definitely approve the custom-made, personalized rolling trays. Go ahead and get into that if you are 420 friendly. Gifts for everyone and every occasion. If you don't see what you're looking for on her YouTube channel, don't worry. Shoot her an email and she can make your vision come to life. Over the Christmas holiday, JaWanna had these cups for sale with cute little tissue paper and candy canes on the inside. I thought these were simply adorable. Make sure you check out her YouTube channel, subscribe, support, and if you have a little extra money in the bank, support our own.
Yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe and support JaWanna. It says, what was the scenario you heard, Kimmy? That's what Breena Bree is asking. And I also, too, when you get done with that, Kimmy, can you please let us know how you actually reached the beef sector? Like, what got you to the point where you are right here?
Yeah, absolutely. The scenario I heard Breena Bree the other day was that I had a sister that when I was a child, I got this third party from Trish. That when I was a child, I had a sister that I watched drown.
Okay, so Miss Kimmy,
Yeah.
that's
So
how
I'm
you.
an only child. So that was despicable.
Wow.
Yeah, it was insane. That was the craziest scenario that I've ever heard. I'm an only child. I've never experienced anything like that. I just have no idea where that would even come from. But disgusting people, this is what they do. But how did I find this sector? Whew. I started out watching Funky Dineva, Justin J, Adrian Expressions. Um, I was also watching James Caldwell way back in the day when Mother was documenting his cancer journey. I started watching Sean. I remember the Blab days. I remember the call-in days. So I've probably been around for well over 10 years. There was a number of content creators that I watched, but it seems like the beef sector just kind of organically happened. But those were some of the main people I watched. So Sean and James, I used to watch Alexander Rogers, Tiki, Nika back then. Yep. So those were some of the ones, but I would say who kind of led me here. Really, honestly, had to have been between Funky, um, and Justin J, Adrian Expressions, and Mr. Tim making the Walter Lee Hampton videos. I didn't even know who Walter Lee Hampton was, but the fact that Mr. Tim was so obsessed, I absolutely love that.
Okay, so Miss O, I'm going to ask you the same question. What brought you into the sector? And then the follow-up question that I want to ask everyone. And hello, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of helping out a little bit while Miss Shelley does what she does. So my follow-up question to what brought you into the beef sector, my follow-up question is, do you think you have a mentor? And if you do, who would it be?
Okay, who are you talking to, Viv?
Well, brought me to the beef sector would be through ATL, and she was fighting with Uncle Tim and Jay Wilson. So then I came over to see who they were. Then I found Sean Bradley first, actually. And I realized who Uncle Tim and Jay Wilson is, and through Sean Bradley, I found BS. And that was probably that was like January of 2018. And then, do I have a mentor? No, I think several people or several key content creators probably influenced me, but not a mentor that's a content creator. No.
And I will say this too, which is just a part of history. A lot of times, and I'm not the type of person that's going to sit here and lie to my people. I told you I've been running a fever. I've been sick for a while, but I didn't want to cancel this because I had planned it. So a lot of times when I'm coming off the screen, it's because I've been vomiting, and I probably shouldn't have been drinking because I've been taking medicine for the cold. So I'm like running with a fever, but I'm here. I'm grateful. I'm humbled that everybody's here. So I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to just like end the show. So that's why Vivian is kind of jumping in and helping a little bit here. So we're listening to Miss D.O. explain on how she got here. So we're going to go ahead and listen to that. Go ahead.
Oh, that was it. That was basically it. But several content creators have influenced me, yeah. But no mentor. But yeah, that's how I did through Michelle ATLN.
So that's the Miss O. I've heard so much, and I've never met her or seen her.
Oh, you don't know Michelle?
I've heard your name, but I've never seen who they were talking about and stuff. But some of the new content creators, I don't know.
Thank you, Rita.
I usually watch my favorite people. So when they were talking about other people, I'm like, who are they talking about? I bumped into Kimmy reading, and I was like, oh, all right, girl. I'm like that, all right, girl. She's reading for Phil. And I just fell in love with Kimmy. She has me rolling. Some of the way she just, well, okay, we're going to move on. And I'm like, oh my God, when she get that remote, I am laid out. When she get
I
that
can't
remote.
hardly find a remote anymore, Natasha.
So that's how I was introduced to Kimmy and Rico.
Well, I have a question, and Rico, you and I, we've talked, we've had our conversation, and we've apologized to each other, and I thank you for allowing me to talk to you, and but my question is, with so much negativity coming at you all the time, this is not only to Rico, but this is to all of the content creators up here. With so much negativity coming at you on a constant basis, and I know with me, when negativity come at me, I gotta tune out. Shelly and she laughs at me because I'm like, look, I'm just not going to argue with the people, because with me, the way my mental health is, I want to take planes, trains, and automobiles. How do you guys keep from taking planes, trains, and automobiles?
The blood of Christ.
Well, hold on. Miss Viv, you ain't nobody. Well, I didn't answer the question that on Rico. The question that you asked Miss Theo, we didn't get a chance to respond to that one. Is it okay if we respond to that? The one about the mentor?
Yeah, but I after she said that, it just brought to my mind, and I thought about that with Miss Kimmy and and everybody else. But go ahead.
So again, like, my channel was brought up in defense of me defending myself against crazy people threatening to kidnap and kill my kid. But after maybe about like a month, I decided to take my channel serious. And at that time, I had been modding for MC Shaky. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but I call him my best friend. And
we know he's in jail. He's still in jail?
Yes, he's gonna be in jail for some time. Yeah. So MC Shaky got me to my first 500. He kind of guided me through, like, telling me what to do, promoting and that. And then my bestie from Baltimore got me to my 1,000 and over, is also a guy. So my channel wasn't even built like, because I know there are some people whose channels were built in the beef sector. Well, my channel wasn't built. I wasn't born in the beef sector. I happened to move there at time, after some time. But those two individuals were the one who were pushing me out and getting me the people who come in. And then of course I had to do my own stuff in the meantime. But my bestie from Baltimore, he has like 1,000 channels. That's neither here nor there. And MC Shaky, those two are the two who helped support it and kind of mentor me in that time, and I was with them.
Okay, thank you. So, I guess my next question, I want to hear Miss Kimmy's response in reference.
Okay.
In reference to how do you keep yourself from taking trains, planes, or automobiles?
I compartmentalize a lot. So I'm not a gray person. It's either black or white. You're either scum of the earth and a rancid piece of doo doo, or you're a good person in my book. So it's either one or the other. Once I put you in the skank, rancid piece of funky, nasty, garbage ass person category, then you're compartmentalized. Like literally in my brain, you go in a trash can and I just put the lid on it. Because what happens if you leave trash exposed? You smell that shit every time you pass by. So I don't have time for it. So that's really the way I really have to compartmentalize. But also, Vivian, I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. I take breaks, and I have to. And when I take breaks, I'm in other places. I'm not watching this at all. I have to take a break, and I've Um, completely changed my format in that way. I'm on an hour, hour and a half at the most, unless something all hell breaks loose. But otherwise, hour, hour and a half, and I'm done. So those are some of the ways that I cope with the negativity. But will say this: it makes you not want to do it. It makes me not want to do it at all. Like I've considered getting rid of my channel many, many times.
I'm just a talking on mute.
Uh-huh.
There's many times where I can consider just deleting my channel because I feel like sometimes the bad outweighs the good. And there was a time where I felt like the good outweighed the bad, but now I just feel like, what the hell, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but I have contemplated that as well. Now, also too, for those that on the wall, if I didn't already announce you, I will probably announce it tomorrow because I really want to look at it and make sure that I'm saying the right winners. So, and actually Vivian is actually on here too. So let me go ahead and run this one real quick because I want to definitely make sure that I play all my sponsors because I really appreciate them. So let me play this real quick. Okay, that is absolutely the wrong promo. I don't know why that's doing it because y'all didn't hear me talking, right?
Mm-mm.
Hold on. Yeah.
Shelly.
Yes.
Shelly. Let's just tell them, hey, you guys, I'm Vivian. Yes, gifts for all occasions. We're doing a promo.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm gonna play it and you talk over it, okay? Because we gotta do this. We gotta do it right. Okay. So here we go.
Hey, everybody. I'm Vivian. Yes, gifts for all occasions. I'm here. Shelly is my sister. We do gifts, customized gifts of all occasions. We do sublimations. We do t-shirts. We do jewelry. We do photo slates. We do cups, book bags, and things of that nature. And t-shirts. And till next week, we will be offering a special, and we will be giving 15% off with the promo code OGPanel. 15% off your order with the promo code OGPanel. And I thank you guys that have supported us so far and the ones that are supporting in the future.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I uploaded the wrong one. That's not even the correct promo. But Vivian has some really nice stuff. She has made me some things, also clothing, and then she does stuff that's not even clothing. Like this is a green sector book that she made for me. So this is what I want to do because I played that. Yusef, you can come on up because we did pick one person. They gifted their other gift away, but we do have 2 more seasonings that we're going to give away. So Yusef, I would like for you to come up, and actually it'll be 2 questions. So anyone on the panel that wants to come up with something, a question, because I've been doing questions, but if you guys want to just switch it up and do something, I think that will be fun. Hey, coolin'. And so what I'm going to do also,
I got a question, Shelly. I got a question. What was Rico's dog's name? That could be a good question. Rico's here, and Rico can answer it.
You know, I don't even fucking remember my own.
Oh, I remember, but I'll let the chat do it.
And you're in New York, in my home state. So what are your plans, Rico?
And so what I'm going to do also, what I'm going to do, who's this? Okay, this is Yusef. So once Yusef comes up, and what I'll do is let's do this.
Wait a minute, Bonnie. Let me see. Somebody said Bonnie. Moon, Sydney, Coach White. Denise said it first. I think I see Denise first. Am I right? Are they right?
Yes, it's Bonnie, the big B. Okay.
So, okay, Yusef is going to tell us about the seasoning. When he gets done with the seasoning, I would like everybody starting from the top and going down. So, like Natasha, we're going to do Rico, Brooke, Miss D.O., and Kimmy. And I also want to hear from Yusef, too. But this is the question that I'm going to ask after he does the seasoning. And then we're going to go ahead and shut this thing down, okay? So, tell us about your seasonings, boo. And when you get done with the seasonings, going from the top on down, I want each content creator to tell me at least one thing that you want to change as far as in the beef sector. Something that you want either to stop, something that you want to come to an end. So go ahead, Yusef. I'm going to give you the floor. And matter of fact, let me give you the whole floor. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. All right.
Thank you. Hello, everybody, and thank you, Shelly. Congratulations on another amazing beef sector OG and new G's panel. I think that is going very well. It's a great turnout. Shout out to all the content creators who showed up. Shout out to all the viewers, everybody's fan bases. Shout out to all the amazing Black businesses on who've been featured. It's been an honor to be able to sponsor something like this, and I'm kind of new with this, but you know, I love the beef sector too. Can I just say something real quick? I love the beef sector. Some of my favorite people that I watch, y'all see this right here. Oh, you hungry? This is James Caldwell, special custom made gift that he gave to me. I love watching his channel. You know, but I'm just gonna name off my head, not in no particular order, but some of my favorite ones, because I appreciate y'all content. It helps us get through the day and get through certain things. And I hope that y'all be sorting it out for real eventually. But I love watching, like I said, James Caldwell, Lady Nika, Rita the Baddest Roaster, Deanna Irvin, so many to name. Everybody, you know, I'm subscribed to most of y'all. I mean, I just appreciate everybody for doing what they do. So again, I don't want to go on and on about my seasoning. Thanks again for letting me sponsor. 3 special winners are going to win the Magic Season Turmeric Blend, no salt added, nut busting delicious. Meals as seen in the Teal Kitchen. We have live video demonstrations every day, and I'm going to show you guys right now how my seasoned turmeric blend is such a big hit. And it's only going to take me like 30 seconds. I'm just going to show you something real quick. How it seasons
meat. All right, I'm having technical difficulties. Ooh, bells and whistles. So that's not a reflection of how delicious it actually is. That's for sure. And you guys can come to my channel. You can see on the website any of the winners. Please text me your shipping information, 706-810-0829. If you guys need any recipes, like I said, just come and watch my channel. What I got right here is some lamb chicky chops to the sing-along, baby. And when I tell you, I'm about to make the most delicious lamb chops. You guys can come back later and see it. I'm going to add some fresh rosemary and fresh thyme along with the ass-slapping hot pepper in the magic season for the spice lovers. Let me just show you, first of all, how many delicious herbs and peppers are in the pepper. And now for the magic season turmeric blend, our signature hit. Get a little bit out of my lifetime supply. All of the herbs that are in there. The trick is to take out whatever herb that you want to bring out the flavor of the most, and you add that one to your seasoning. So just adding those real quick, and just that little bit right there. Look how much and deeply seasoned that it becomes. Herbs everywhere. And of course, I'm going to add extra herbs. And once that cooks down, so delicious. Look at the side. Look at the fat. You see that color? That's deliciousness, and you don't need salt to achieve that. And quickly. Same thing with this chicken I'm going to marinate for tomorrow because I'm eating them lamb chops tonight. Simple. Magic seasoning. Ass-slapping hot pepper. Mix it up. And just watch how delicious that chicken looks ready. And when you set it in the refrigerator, it literally becomes a marinade. And even if you're already a cook, I know a lot of people who cook. All of my friends and family, they're all great cooks. They love the seasoning as well. Delicious. Now, if I could show y'all that tomorrow, oh my God, but just come by my channel for some live cooking demonstrations. I appreciate y'all again. Thank you so much. It's Shop in the Teal Kitchen on ETSY. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity. There's some of my products right here. You guys can cop those. I got the cornbread, ginger waffle batter, the golden rice, the fish frying batter where you can fry fish and chicken and anything else with it. Okay? And so that's it.
All right, thank you so much, Yusef, and I do appreciate that. If let's see, let's go with Miss D.O. because I really do like the way she comes up and comes up with questions and things of that nature. Hold on, let me add the rest. Kimmy and Rico. So Miss D.O., could you come up with a question for the chat? Because we already have one winner. And they passed it on to Jacob. So Jacob is the first winner. And then let's go with the second. So Miss D.O., can you come up with a question for the chat for trivia?
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Who knows what panel that VS wanted to start immediately after the Messy Express? And I'll give a hint. She was recruiting Bless Watkins.
Well, girl, you got one on me because I swear I don't remember this one. After the Mess Express?
Yeah, she wanted to go right into it after the Mess Express.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh,
right. So much grace. And Olivia, I don't know. Oh, Olivia got it literally, so it's either one. So much grace or Olivia.
Oh, okay. So you're saying old people and then the golden.
It was supposed to be an old lady panel, and then she was gonna join them and then send them on their way. So they all functioning panel.
See, I didn't even know nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, too, I don't want to forget, it is Natasha's birthday today, y'all. So send her some love in the chat. Drop her some cakes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Natasha Malone.
Happy birthday, Natasha.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna go with So Much Grace, because she was first. Okay, yeah, So Much Grace. So you're the second winner with that there. And let's go with Kimmy. Come up with, because Kimmy does great trivia. Another question, and that'll be the third winner.
Okay.
And then and after that, after Kimmy does the trivia and we figure out who's the winner, Vivian, keep an eye and Mo on who the winner is. And then I want everyone to say at least one thing that they want to change. Well, actually, let me take it back. I want everybody to say one thing that they love about the beef sector, and then one thing that they want to change. And I'm gonna start first, since I'm not feeling well. The thing that I love is how when we need to come together, we're able to come together. The thing that I want to stop is people lying and coming up with storylines and fake receipts just for content. That's my one thing I would like to go away. So I'm gonna step away for a minute. Kimmy, give them a trivia, and then from the top, Natasha, Kimmy, Brooke, Miss Dio, and Rico. One thing you would like to, you love, and one thing you would like to change after Kimmy does the trivia. And I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. All right. Trivia question. This is going to be a throwback. Throwback. All right. So this was the dish that Alexander Rogers made during Vegasgate that sparked so many jokes. What was it called? This was the dish that Alexander. Well, but okay. So you guys were saying, yeah, but what did they call it? What did they call it? Because it was supposed to turn out one way, but Fedora, but but then it turned out another way. So what did they call it under new management? Y'all are hilarious. Claudia, that is hilarious. You guys are saying mac and cheese. That's what he was supposed to make. But what happened? What did everyone call it? I can't believe it. Think, y'all. Come on. This one was hilarious. No. I'm scrolling to see if anybody got it. I put it in the back chat.
I can't. Who is that?
Okay, there we go. So, smack and cheese, no. Okay, Michelle's daughter, I'm going up. Michelle's daughter, no, baby. No. Mm-mm. It was supposed to be mac and cheese. Damn. Okay, we're gonna have to come up with a new question because y'all ain't got this one. No.
I'm just back here laughing. That was hilarious.
Wasn't that hilarious? Okay, so the answer was no, y'all. The answer was blackaroni and cheese. Remember, it came out another color. What are y'all talking about? Blackaroni and cheese. Ugh, Miss Thing. All right, here's your other one. Y'all talking about Satan's favorite snack. You was about to say blackaroni and cheese, Rita? Okay. All right. Sorry about that, baby. Y'all got it. You were so close, but so far away. All right. That's not, oh, y'all awful. Yes, y'all. Yes. It was blackaroni and cheese. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're gonna clear that one out because y'all bunked that one up. That one was too hard. No, it was not grandpa. No. All right. So I'll give you guys a more current one since nobody got that one. That one was a little too hard. Okay. Here we go. Get over the blackaroni, y'all. Okay, y'all ready? All right. I see y'all saying y'all ready. This was the name of the individual that Wiley, let me back up. This person gave Wiley the name Deacon Cyclops. Who gave Wiley the name of Deacon Cyclops?
Was it mother?
Let's see. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking in the chat. Oh, shoot. The chat went away. What happened? Okay, here we go. Who said it first? Deacon Cyclops.
Hey, I
Now,
forgot.
I think I know who it is, but I'm not going to answer it.
Okay,
I think I
Rico
know
is
who
up
it is.
here. You think you know who it is?
Yeah.
Now, Rico is up here. Y'all are saying Rico. Rico, I don't think you were the
No.
first person to call him Deacon Cyclops, babe.
Wait, you say he was?
No, he was not.
Yeah, he wasn't, because I think I see the person. I think I have to look on my phone to see in the
My
order, but I
chat
think
is disappearing, so I
I
can't
know who
see.
it is though, but it wasn't me though. It wasn't me.
Right. Rico, tell him who it was.
Passa.
It
yeah,
was
it was
Pastor. It was Jay Wilson. Yes, that's the first time I heard it. It was Jay Wilson, and he called him Deacon Cyclops.
Pass.
hmm
And that's because they both
Shelley,
in the church. They
that was
both
your
in the
first
church.
one
They
right
both
there.
church queens. They both church.
Stop it.
I just had to get that out there. Oh yes, I said it.
Oh Lord. Okay,
Shelley,
so Shelly will
I'm
see
just
who got
dropping the
that one first
Shelley,
because I
there you
can't
go,
see
right
it.
there on the
as
screen.
y'all pick the winner. I forgot to
okay.
tell.
Oh, Claudia! I love me some Claudia. Congratulations, Claudia. Congratulations. So that's number 3. They're gonna keep looking over my answer. Tatiana, I didn't see your oh, Tatiana said okay. You know what, Tatiana? Look, at the end of the day, I want everybody to be happy. You can drop your cash app and I will cash app you something, or you can, if you don't feel comfortable dropping your cash app in here, just request, like, even if you request me $1 or something, huh?
Shelley, tell Tatiana to email me yespicturelady@gmail.com and I'll bless her with something.
Okay, yeah. So both of y'all will be a winner, Claudia and Tatiana. Okay. So what we're gonna do, because I really need to go ahead and close this out. Just tell me one thing you love and one thing you want to get away with, or something you're sick of. Let's start with Natasha. We're gonna go Kimmy, Brooke, Misty O. Then we're gonna go Yusef. He probably don't have nothing he want to change.
I just wanted to tell y'all that I forgot to say that I did set up an after party show. So like around midnight or when y'all get done or something like that, if y'all wanted to just look for somewhere to be at, I'll be going live doing the after party talking about it.
Right, and Yusef has a great channel. Please go over there and support. If I can't make it, I'll definitely be on the replay. Okay.
Thanks again for the opportunity.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you again. So let's start. Because Brooke, you look like you're ready to go too. Tell me what you love and what you want to change. Let's start with you, and we're gonna just eliminate off the panel. Okay. So what do you love and what do you want to change?
You start with me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yep, that's fine. So I don't know, but I'm looking at it. I think it's because of the leg. It's a leg going on. Because I'm looking at
Yeah.
me from right here. It looked like my eyes is not open, but they open, honey. They open. All right. So real quick, one of the things that I want the beef sector to do, and this is for every content creator as well as the subbies. I want to challenge y'all to not drag children. One of the things that has really, well, it used to be a major trigger. Right now, it doesn't trigger me as much, but I will get my lick back. It shouldn't be that way, but children does not deserve to be pulled into grown folks' business. Drag the mother. Shit, you can even drag the father, but don't drag the child. The child has nothing to do with it. And at the end of the day, it's for me like low vibrational type shit. For me, it's like, okay, you drag the child for what? Even though we've had several campaigns, no dragging children, this, and that, it still happens. And it happens more aggressively where people think that it's okay to even put someone else's child on their community wall, which is a fucking violation from the jump. So I would challenge beast sector content creators, and even if somebody who you like, you can still like them and say, listen, that shit not cool. Like, don't do that. Because then if somebody else retaliates and that retaliation is 10 times worse, then what?
And so how do you feel about, because I did see one comment, how do you feel about people bringing the R. Kelly into it? You know, then when it comes to your kids, do you think that's related or?
Has nothing to do with it. People are hating ass motherfuckers. And the people who said it are the people who probably won't ever like me. And I'm okay with that because I'm not here for them to like me. I'm here for them to watch me. So as long as they're watching me and they are giving me my cook and my view, what I need to make the money off of, I'm okay with that. Nobody can make me feel no kind of way about my opinion on someone, especially when you have, like I said, grown-ass women out here dragging children who don't belong to them, calling them fat, obese, ugly, retarded. Listen here, can't nobody say shit to me about anything that I do until they address or they approach a person who they know is out of order. If I want to support R. Kelly, I'm going to support R. Kelly. Ain't nobody going to stop me. And if you don't like it, stop watching me. But it seems like you are watching me because you wouldn't know that I support R. Kelly if you wasn't. So again,
You just contradicted yourself, sis.
I'm here for them to give me a cooking event. Period.
Big Brooke.
Well, what do you like? You didn't tell us what you like. So what's the part that you like? What keeps you here?
I think the messy drama keeps me here. In my real life, I don't go through none of this shit that I listen to and watch. None of it. So when I come on here and I listen to some of the stuff, I don't like to listen to the heavy stuff. I like to listen to the, all right, I'm gonna cuss you out. All right, you cuss me out. And then in 2 or 3 days, we back to, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Like that type of shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just speaking for myself. I don't do that. I know a lot of content creators do it.
You don't do
they
that.
argue, they hang out on the panel. Right.
Since we know that. Okay, because we just listened to a video for 5 years ago. He was like, bitch, I'm crazy. I'm like, Shelly ain't missed a beat. But
I've been consistent with mine, you know.
I don't have these issues in my real life. Like literally, my family is my everything. And that's it. So like when I log off, I log off. Unless it's something where I gotta make a phone call and be like, sis, bitch, I gotta. Other than that, I don't go through none of this shit. I don't go through a person fucking with me or dealing with me, and then months after they finish dealing with me, or somebody whisper in their ear something, now they done turn their back on me. I don't do none. I don't deal with that shit in real life. Even with the dragging the kids. If these people were to live in my city, 21215 Park Heights, Baltimore, they wouldn't make it. They wouldn't make it. They would get literally fucked up, dragged, probably knocked off. So when people do it, I don't have no respect for that shit. And sometimes I have to do what all of us do. When it start getting heavy, I got to disconnect. And I'll just don't look at YouTube for 24 hours. Or I'll go and look at affirmations or motivations or whatever. I ain't looking in the beef sector. But I enjoy the messy stuff, not the overwhelming stuff. And that's what keeps me.
I want to say thank you to Prima Donna. I got your Cash App. I appreciate that so much. I truly do. So thank you, Brooke. Thank you so much for coming up here participating tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and take you off as everybody makes their statement. I'm gonna take them off of the panel. Okay,
Good
but
night,
thank you
sis.
so much for coming up. I truly appreciate it. So, Natasha, let me know, what do you love about the beef sector, and what is something that you would like to see stop? You want to see it come to an end?
I love some of the content. I like to laugh, so I like that. But I think some of the wicked stuff needs to stop. Some of y'all are wicked, child. And I think that needs to come to a close. But other than that, it's all right. I don't do it. I don't attack. I don't do it. For what?
So what is it you want to see change? You said all of y'all. So you basically saying we're just all doing too much.
No, not all. Now, some, I can't name them all, that do too much. They go too far. I don't want to name them, but they go too far. And I don't find it amusing once it goes there. Lies and things and all of that, no. But if you mess with somebody, I feel like you get what you deserve. That's just the way it is. I can't stop it. I feel bad. Sometimes I feel bad for you, but if you run your mouth and you starting to fight, oh well. If you get cleaned up, like mother says, you get cleaned up. That's all.
All right. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much for coming. I truly appreciate it. We will have to get together and do something again another time. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and remove you from the panel.
Happy birthday, Natasha.
Oh, yes. Yes. Happy birthday, Natasha.
Happy birthday.
Natasha's Cash App is in the description of this video. The Cash App to everybody on this panel is in the description. If you feel it in your heart, go ahead and bless Natasha with a little chump change so she can go out and have a drink or enjoy herself or whatever. Get some Lorna Doones, you know what I mean? Go hit her a couple dollars for those. Rico, one time, give us the Natasha impression.
With my coffee brewing over.
He does that.
Yes. So happy birthday again, Natasha, and thank you so much. I truly appreciate you coming up here tonight. Okay, have a good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead with Miss D.O. Tell me one thing that you love about the beef sector and one thing that you would like to see go away. You are tired of it. You want to, you want it gone. So it's your turn. I'm gonna give you the floor.
What I love about the beef sector are the dreamers and my moderators, first and foremost. And second, the stress relief it does provide, because sometimes, there's nothing like a little dragging a hoe by the scalp to get you off a stressful day. But then also what I would like to stop is manufactured storylines, because trust me, this sector is capable of enough real life tea or on-screen tea to carry us through.
Let me say, I want to co-sign with that, because and that was one of my things that I said. There's enough stuff to say about people without making up stories. And I feel like a lot of times, because there is the behind the scenes and there's all of this. I know people hate that word as a trigger, behind the scenes, but I feel like there's so much going on within the content creators, and I feel like the subscribers don't have a clue of what's really the fuck going on. You know what I mean? So I agree with that, with the whole storyline and making up stuff. It's just ridiculous. If people are gonna make up storylines, then let's all get together and have a meeting and agree that we're gonna do this as acting and we're gonna do whatever. But to act like this is real life and to make up some of this shit, to me, is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so Miss D.O., thank you so much for coming over. I hope that we can, work together again, because like I said, 2023 for me, it's all about pouring into those who pour into me And fair exchange has never been a robbery. Okay. Thank you so much. And we will be working together soon. Okay.
Okay, Shelly. Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you. Have a good night.
Bye.
So, Kimmy, could you tell me one thing that you love about the beef sector and one thing that you would like to see go completely away?
Yeah. So one thing I love are my people. And I love the good laughs. We have had some good gut busting laughs over here. I mean, some of the craziest fights can happen and then we'll all start laughing. So that's the good part. What I would like to see go away is the disrespect of subscribers and the attack on subscribers. I think that there is a wave of trash YouTubers. Um, who represent like the toilets of YouTube. And I think that those individuals attack and disrespect the subscribers when they are the most important people. And I would really like to see a shift back to where we are respectful of our chats and that we celebrate the subscribers. So thank you for
Yes,
having me.
I thank you, Kimmy, and I agree with that. That's one thing that I've always advocated for. I don't understand why the subscribers are treated a certain type of way because at the end of the day, without them, there is no us. You know what I'm saying? They give us the clicks and the views. They give us the engagement. And I feel like, now it's to the point where content creators are being attacked just for being in somebody's chat and supporting them or having a difference of opinion. When it's like, don't you want people to express how they feel? So I've been speaking out about that for quite some time as far as the way content creators treat subscribers and the way that they are treated or how they're looked upon if they end up going somewhere else and somebody else they support don't like them. And then, a lot of us, we share we share moderators. We definitely share subscribers. And I think it puts the subscribers in a very uncomfortable position. And I myself would like to see that change. So I had to definitely step in right there and talk about that. Thank you so much for coming, Kimmy. And you are welcome here. Absolutely. Anytime without a shadow of a doubt. Okay. You have a great night. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Vivian. Bye, Shell. Feel better, dear.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Have a good evening.
Okay, so Rico, tell me one thing you love about the beef sector and one thing you would like to see go, throw it away. You're sick and tired of it.
Okay. So of course right now I'm still in the beef sector right now. I'm trying to get out of it and done with it completely. Is why I've been forcing myself for 2 years already to do other content like my mashup, something totally different, opposite, and it don't get no traction, and that is totally fine. So one thing I love about the beef sector is it is talented people over here.
I agree with that. A lot of wasted talent.
Thank you. A lot of wasted talented
talent, yeah.
And we over here fighting for kibbles and bits, where we ain't making no real money. Okay, $2 grand. That ain't shit compared to these motherfuckers that's making, like, stop it. Like Tasha K money, Armand Wiggins money, So, and just like the people that I look up to is like people that I came from is the Armand Wiggins show, the Wally show or whatever. So,
and speaking of Armand too, I don't mean to cut you off. Speaking of Armand, I want to say this. He had interviewed Mob Radio, and she actually brought up VS in the incident at the IHOP. So I've been telling people for a long time, people are watching, people are aware of what's going on. And we spend so much time doing this little crazy stuff that we're losing out on opportunities for better. It's okay to have the drama and the fighting sometimes, but the fake storylines and the attacking people for no reason and flipping and turning on people for clicks and views, that shit is getting tired. And I think the subscribers are at the point now where they're sick of it too, honestly. I mean, I'm seeing a shift where people not really getting into it like the way they were a year or 2 years ago. So I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead and finish with what you love and what you would like to see disappear. I'm putting my avatar on.
No, you was fine. So yeah, I love the B sector because it's a lot of wasted talented people over here that are talented like myself that can do and not be like shout out to the pastor or whatever, even though I don't really care for him. But when his quote, don't just be a one-trick pony. And a lot of these hoes over here are just one-trick ponies and can't do nothing but drag a person or talk about the next motherfucker. Well, you can't come up and talk about no other topics, no real world topics, nothing else, or show us anything different. So I would like to see, and I like that about the B sector, and that we could all have fun and still it's like a dysfunctional type of thing. But like again, like when something really happens or tragic, death or something happens or anything like that, we still come together. And I think that that's a good thing. One thing I do want to change from the B sector is, like I just said, is more creativity. Where are the skits that, you know, being comedic, you know, and doing things, you know, stuff like that. So I just like to see more of
Right,
that.
all the stuff we used to do, in the beginning.
Right.
People did
Mhm.
skits, and the beefs were more. Oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally hit the mute button. But like back in the day, we did skits and stuff like that, and I feel like the beefs were real. That's how people felt towards each other, or something really happened. Now it's just like it's so much. It's almost like a reality show because some of the shit is just so far gone and just so, I don't know, you know. So it's very much unnecessary. So yeah. So you want more creativity, and you love the fact that people are creative over here. And I agree with that. So I want to say, Rico, you know, I love you. I thank you so much for coming up here, and you are welcome here anytime. Anytime you want me to come over to your channel and do something, I'm there. Okay. Without a shout out without. So thank you so much for coming tonight. I really enjoy having you here. All right. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Make sure y'all subscribe and check him out. All the links are in the description of his channel.
So, I know
Yeah.
I'm not on the panel for sure, but listen, I just want to answer this one question. You guys, what I would like to see stop, if somebody asks you to leave them alone. Leave them alone. If you see a person say stop and they tapping out, just don't bother them. That's what I'd like to see change.
Well, I'll say this. I mean, that's great to have that change, but I'm just gonna be honest because I ain't gonna tiptoe around it. I'm to the point where ain't nobody got to even leave me alone. Carry on. Do what you're doing. I want you to do it. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it because I'm not playing with nobody. You know what I mean? I'm not roasting and gagging. I'm not giving no warnings. I'm not doing no nothing. And like I said, anybody that gets in my way, I will take them right on out. Okay? Period. So it's too late to stop. You should have stopped when I asked you to stop. And that's not for just one person. That's for just anybody. You know, but I'm not going to entertain and argue with people where there really is no beef and they're just making up stuff for clicks and views. That part I don't have time for. And then you have other people who have trauma that they don't want to deal with, but they mad with you because they got trauma going on in their family. What's the problem? I didn't touch you. What you mad with me for? I didn't do nothing to you. You got misdirected anger. So no, I don't want nobody to stop. Carry on. Do what you do. I don't give a fuck. Okay. So I want to say this too. For those who have won, my email is right there, and I promise tomorrow I'll be in my email. I personally don't need any of your information because I don't want anybody to think if they won, oh my God, I got to give her my information. No, you will be dealing directly with these companies is exactly what you will be doing. So what I wait, you said tell what to them? Tell what to Pastor and something. What is it that I'm telling? I maybe they're talking. Well, listen, I said what I said on my end. So like I said, my email is right there for anybody who has won tonight and you're you want to claim your prizes, or I can give you the information to the sponsors. I am completely grateful for them. So what I'm going to do too before I even leave is I'm going to play a clip of every one of the sponsors before I'm closing out, and then I'm going to go out with some music, because like I said, they didn't have to do what they did, but they did, and I appreciate that. So let's go with Be a Star.
Be a superstar. They have just what you need. Your style may be sweet and simple or extra and extravagant. Whatever category, they have the perfect clog or tumbler for you. Be a superstar for real and order your custom clogs or tumbler, designer inspired, blinged out, or basic. Free delivery in Daytona Beach area. Free shipping on orders over $35. Shipping delays may occur due to COVID-19. Not as if you need another reason to go ahead and make your first purchase with Be a Superstar, but let me go ahead and sweeten the deal. Save 15% off of your first purchase with the promo code OGPanel at BaSuperStar.com.
All right, congratulations to Mo Cook in the Kitchen, and thank you again to Be a Star for sponsoring us tonight. I truly appreciate it. Let's go next with Fully Bloomed. I forgot who the winner was with this, but I promise y'all, I have it all from the community wall to the sponsors. So if I've already announced you earlier and you won, congratulations. I just can't think of the name off the top.
Fully Bloom, providing everything you need to bloom to your fullest potential. Fully Bloom specializes in journals, eco accessories, and everything that you need for your spirituality. They are located in the DMV, however, they are available in stores worldwide. I have attended one of their retreats and it was absolutely amazing. They have workshops as well as retreats, so make sure that you go and subscribe to the website at fullybloomed.net. This is my personal collection of products from Fully Bloomed because I don't like to back any products that I don't believe in. Save 25% off of all products with the promo code OGPanel at fullybloomed.net. Valid 12/28 through 12/30.
All right, and then I think I still need to pick another winner for this because they sponsored 2 bracelets. So I announced one, and I'll probably, if I didn't get another one, I'll make sure I do everything and I will announce it on my community wall. But just make sure if you did win, email me so you can claim your prizes and you can go ahead and get your gift shipped out. So let me go ahead and play this one here.
Beauty of the Beads, jewelry, arts, and crafts. Located in the DMV, unlike gifts that are mass-produced, you will often find unique differences in each handmade item, which really makes the product and purchase very special. Nobody in the world will ever have the same item at home, and that's pretty unique. A lot of Beauty of the Beads handmade gifts are also made to order and personalized to your specification. When you buy a homemade gift, you will always know that the maker is passionate about their craft, so each gift is made with love. I have talked about these products many times. I have had the owner of this company on my channel. Some of the items that I love the most are their oils, detox teas, the oil that I use for my body when it comes to pain, incense and candles, and my top #1 item that most people compliment me on are my bracelets, my chakras, and others. When you're looking at my pretty much sleeve of bracelets, she made all of those with the exception of about 4. And if you take a look at her site, I guarantee you that you will definitely find something that you like and want to order. Save 20% off of all products with promo code OGPanel. This offer won't last forever, so go ahead and head to the website now.
All right, thank you again to Beauty of the Beads, and congratulations to the winner. I know Bree was in one of these. I'm not for sure which one, but I remember her winning on that one. We also have Vivian with Yes Pictures. She has made me a lot of stuff, hoodies, shirts, books, cups. I mean, she's phenomenal. So if you don't see something on her website, you can contact her and she will customize and make it for you. JaWanna also has amazing stuff. She also has a YouTube channel. So congratulations to the winner with this particular gift right here. So let me go ahead and play that.
JaWanna is a content creator here on YouTube, and she also utilizes her platform to share her gift with the world. Customization with a whole lot of dedication. You can perk up your pantry with a custom mug, tumbler, and much more. You don't want something to drink? Maybe you just want to wear something to let the people know that you're not asleep, like Juneteenth shirts or Black Lives Matter. And I must say, they don't call me Edible Edna for nothing, so I definitely approve the custom-made, personalized rolling trays. Go ahead and get into that if you are 420 friendly. Gifts for everyone and every occasion. If you don't see what you're looking for on her YouTube channel, don't worry. Shoot her an email and she can make your vision come to life. Over the Christmas holiday, JaWanna had these cups for sale with cute little tissue paper and candy canes on the inside. I thought these were simply adorable. Make sure you check out her YouTube channel, subscribe, support, and if you have a little extra money in the bank, support our own.
Yes, I want to drill that in everybody's head. We got to support Black. We got to support our own people. We got to support content creators. A lot of these people who are sponsors are also content creators, you know, and out here on social media. So let's go ahead and make sure that we support them. And I will, you know, appreciate that. So make sure you email me. Email is right here if you won. And I think I still have at least one person to pick for a giveaway, but I will look on the community wall. And so I'm going to go ahead and play some music. I thank every single person in the chat for being here. I thank those who joined me tonight, those who could not make it. I still appreciate you guys, you know, getting back with me and telling me, hey, you know, I can't make it. I definitely appreciate that. And I also appreciate those in the chat for hanging out and rocking with me. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna play this music and then I'm going straight to bed. I'm literally like shaking because I don't feel well. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this music. I love you guys so much. And for those who keep on asking for this song right here, what I will do is I will put it in the description, and that way you can go ahead and download it and have it for yourself. Okay. I love you guys so much and have a great night.
But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, well, light, I lie. Me, I know they lie, oh. See, not only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know they lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you, they my head, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know they lie, you're my fantasy, yeah. Going on inside. Is this reality? Oh yeah, cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man. Oh, nah, nah, nah. But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Oh yeah, cause not only you, then my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you too fine, me, I know the liar. See, now only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the liar, my me, I know the liar. Only you, they my head, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the liar, my fantasy. See, now only head, only you in my head. Now you they cause confusion in my head. Me, I know the lie, I know the lie. Only you in my head, yeah. Only you in my head. Now you they cause commotion in my head. Me, I know the lie of my fantasy.
All right, look, the song is over. Soul Sister says put the other song in there, which I will, but I also did not want to forget this. Remember, Yusef is having a after party. He has a very chill environment over there, but he be getting in and he be dragging a lot of those celebrities, but he be over there cooking, talking, and have a good time. I don't say this about many people, but he does have a really good platform where you can just go and kind of hang out. You don't have to worry about the chat attacking you or him attacking you. You can just go there and kind of kick back. So I wanted to make sure that I say that. Since y'all love the song, I'm gonna play it one more time and then it is gonna end. I love you guys so much.
But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you in my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, go light, me, I know the lie, oh. Not only you in my head, oh. Yeah, only you in my head, oh. See, now you the cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you in my head, oh. Only you in my head, oh. See, now you the cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy, yeah. Going on inside. Is this reality? Oh yeah, cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man. Oh, nah, nah, nah. But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Oh yeah, cause not only you in my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you too fine, me, I know the lie, oh. See now only you in my head, oh. Yeah, only you in my head, oh. See now you the cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the lie, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh. Only you in my head, only you in my head, oh. See now you the cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the lie, oh. My fantasy. See now only you in my head, only you in my head, oh. Now you they cause confusion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh. I know the lie. Only you in my head, oh. Yeah. Only you in my head, oh. Now you they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh. My fantasy.